Sydney hit the screen and dim, blonde and smiling, clean and bright. American Eagle lit the fire, and the woke crowd cried all night. Said this looks too perfect, dangerous, too symmetrical, too white. While the market just kept climbing, 'cause those jeans were fitting right. Sydney Sweeney has great jeans. Yes, that's now a coded sign. We used to call it modeling. Now it's somehow realigned. Back when Cindy drank a soda in a desert for some brand, nobody fainted at the billboard. Nobody tweeted, take a stand. But now they say it's deeply loaded, Eurocentric fashion thread. They say jeans should come with warnings, haven't canceled denim yet. Sydney Sweeney has great jeans, and the liberals lost their minds. Kamala wore them, no big deal, but Sydney crossed the line. She said, I got them from my mama. They said, you mean supremacy. She meant thighs and hips and stitching. They saw coded tyranny. I reviewed the footage, flagged the wheat field and her stance, called the backdrop rural silence, said the ad was just a glance from fascist pants. Sydney Sweeney has great jeans, and the outrage turned to gold. Every angry post just boosted what American Eagle sold. They wrote essays on her posture, on the blue tint of her stare. They found racism in denim where there wasn't any there. But the girls just bought the outfit, and the stock refused to drop. Turns out moral panic's market doesn't ever make it stop. Sydney Sweeney has great jeans. Guess that's all she had to do. Wear some pants, say thanks, my mama, then watch Twitter melt in two.
Gentlemen, was that not the single best thing you have ever seen in your lives?
Well, I can't necessarily go that far. I was a single best.
Well, seeing your first pussy is different, but anyway.
Thomas, I have told you before what I used to do for the Army. I've unfortunately seen that particular body part, but not in the way you want people to see it.
Not wrong.
I've seen them that way. I've seen them every which way you could think of. It's always the same. It's a gutted salmon. Anyway.
But since we got the title of 9,000 here, we've got to play this. It's obligatory.
Oh, yeah. This is great.
Power levels 8,000. How? Wait, it's over 9. Vegeta, what did you say his power level is? It's over 9,000.
Oh, God, I hate that anime. Anyway,
I know.
Hey, Tommy, if it
Uh.
makes you if it makes you feel any better, from the first time I was forced to watch it in the barracks, and it was literally two guys standing there on either side of some valley or whatever the flip it was, yelling at each other, looking constipated and quivering. I've never looked at it again. I know Outlaw hates it when I say that, but the first impression of any TV show is what's going to last with you.
oh yeah,
And
if two
and if-
guys are doing that, God, no.
Now, allegedly, it was them building up power, but to me, it looked like it was two stages away from a certain form of Greek adult theater.
Well, they were going to fill their shorts, or they were going to have an olive oil wrestling contest.
Considering what I just said, is there a difference?
No, there isn't. Other than there's no scat involved in the olive oil wrestling contest. Mm. God damn it.
So they had. Let me make sure I'm understanding the situation correctly.
Hmm.
We had
Hmm.
an attractive blonde white woman
Mhm.
modeling jeans that would have been appropriate for her to have modeled in the late 90s, early 2000s.
No,
Mhm.
no. You're missing.
Right.
She's blonde and blue. She's blonde and blue-eyed.
Can I please
Right.
finish the thought, Pine, before you
Sorry. Sorry.
And the mainstream media, because even without getting into her ethnicity and characteristics, the mainstream media and Twitter sphere is melting down harder than Chernobyl ever even thought of.
Uh-huh.
Pretty much.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because they're not inciting, they are interpreting JEANS as, I guess, dog whistling for genes, GENES.
Well, there's this word eugenics being thrown around a lot.
I'm just going to point this out, and I'm sorry if this gets you hit with anything, but that Austrian painter that was really fond of that particular ideology, he would have rejected Miss Sweeney for being too thin.
Yes, he would have.
In other words, she's not full German.
No. But here's the thing that people don't want to acknowledge, Pine. Most of the ladies that particular ideology thought were highly attractive would have looked like what you see at your typical Oktoberfest.
Mhm.
Buxom.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Not skinny, but they are
Beautiful,
well-rounded.
Yes.
beautiful, beefy
Not
women.
not obese, but
Well-proportioned.
Yes. That's exactly the words I would use. Well proportioned.
I like buxom better.
Most of them were.
That works
Most of them
too.
are.
Oh, and the thing is, that works too. But all these people saying it's a dog whistle, the only thing it's a dog whistle for is what modern American men consider attractive women at this point.
Pretty much, yeah.
But hey,
I mean,
what do
she's
I
not
know?
hideous. She's not hideous.
No, she's not the prettiest woman I've ever seen in my life. In fact, I don't find her all that attractive. I would say she's mid. But I won't kick her out of my sack.
You're
My
not
fart
wrong.
bag. Oh no.
Thomas, if I were to reply to if I were to properly reply to what you just said, I would have to be kicked off the stream.
That's all right. Don't worry about it. Nobody
Okay.
gets kicked out here until the stream is just.
You wouldn't kick her out of your sack until you emptied your sack.
Oh well, there is that. But it'd
Yeah.
probably be on her belly because I don't want no fucking.
Does it
crotch.
matter
Yeah,
where
yes.
you emptied it at?
Mhm.
I do feel like a little bit of a dirty old man, though, because I mean, she's like in her 20s, and
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah, I've been there, done that.
Her time in Hollywood is
no.
well, being a big star in Hollywood is going to start declining.
What the hell is
Well,
Conde talking about? Finally. What?
I don't think he could find the link. He asked me to.
Finally, or
Oh, is
finally?
that what it was?
Finally, or final solution?
No, there is no final solution.
I am not. I am not going to touch any of that whatsoever.
Gilded sucks.
Hey, some of us on the moderator side are trying to help with that.
Mhm.
Yeah, I know. You have the patience of Job, actually, when it comes to that.
Oh, wouldn't let him log in. Oh, sorry.
That's all good. Well, welcome, Gande. Fuck, I always get it wrong, and I always get told that. Yeah, you're fucking wrong. You can't even pronounce that shit. Whatever. Fuck off.
Gendai.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Tommy. To
Oh.
be completely honest, you can't even pronounce your own name when you're sober.
Yeah, I can. It's Tommy. Actually, it's Tom, but whatever.
Thomas.
Yeah, they used to be Tom-ass dumbass for a long time. Not Dumas, Tom-ass dumbass, because I was a, young dumb, full of cum, stupid idiot. But yeah,
We all were.
Well,
We all were.
some of us are in that state for longer than others,
mm-hmm.
Not wrong.
and some of us just never get to act on that state because of things, reasons, and whatever. Let's move on.
Some of us are lucky enough to not have to worry about it, and we find that person that matches to us. And then there's those of us that are twice divorced. Me. Yeah.
I'm just glad I haven't had one divorce yet.
It sucks.
Yeah.
So I've been married longer. I've been married longer than a life sentence in Canada.
You've got 25 years?
No,
Oh my
30,
God.
It'll be
30.
35 in August. So that'd be like,
God damn.
that'd be like life imprisonment for murder, and then like a couple of manslaughter charges.
Okay.
That'd be the equivalent.
Oh, nice.
Hey, Pine. I'm going to say this. No joking around, unlike some of the other gentlemen here. Congratulations. Good job. I hope it keeps going for you.
Thank you very much.
My mom and dad have been married for 53 years.
Holy shit.
And I know that because I am 1 year younger than their anniversary.
Makes sense.
So
probably
yeah,
9 months younger.
Well, we don't know if I'm a Christmas baby or a wedding night baby.
Well, they kept
They're
trying.
married. Well, their marriage was on the 6th of January. So
yeah, you could have been into either of those categories.
Oh, we have another contestant.
Bring him in. Bring that bastard in.
Welcome, Cliff.
What's up, guys? How's it going?
Hey.
Oh, it's going, man. You see the AI parody video?
Yes, I saw that. I'm like, oh, that is fucking hilarious.
We had to use that. We had to do it tonight.
It's so awesome.
Well, yeah. We were.
The song is really good.
Oh yeah, like an hour trying to talk about what are we gonna do tonight, Pinky.
There's another video that came out. It's on Twitter. It's actually Sydney Sweeney's sister wrote a song.
Oh,
really?
Yes.
Share it.
Let me find it. I was on Twitter. It was just one of those random videos on my feed. So,
I would love it. That's fucking awesome because I love that country song. And I'm not a
And
country
our-
fan, by the way, guys. I'm a metalhead.
Oh, yep. And what is it? We had some people share in our Gildeds. Sydney Sweeney can shoot,
Yeah.
and with those metal targets,
Yep.
she's good enough to play Jingle Bells.
Uh-huh. And
You sure that?
boy, are those bells jingling.
I mean,
Gentlemen, I
she's
have to
rough
ask-
around the edges. She's not hitting like the 10 ring every time, but she's hitting metal. That's all that matters.
Right.
I have to ask you, gentlemen, one question.
Mm-hmm.
Since she's basically doing everything that most red-blooded American males want,
Mm-hmm.
can we
Mhm.
clone her and start distributing?
Oh, God.
the people that are actually looking for decent women.
I'm not opposed.
And this is coming from a guy who hates the idea of human cloning.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have strong objections to it actually too.
Hey, Sean, I DM'd you a link on Gilded.
Yep.
So
I already have it set to share.
Chrome Dome Omega. Yes.
God.
Well, I saw a thing that this week that a 30-year-old embryo was
Yeah.
brought to life.
His
Yep.
Whose intro, Gendai? Because I don't
Yeah,
think
I don't-
we have the intro videos on this one. That's usually Cliff and Brian's that they have the intros.
Yeah. Oh, that reminds me. I gotta redo the StreamYard. I am gonna go back to StreamYard with that 50% coupon because Restream is just
It sucks.
it went downhill real fast, especially
Yeah.
after I paid for the subscription.
You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
it's like
paid-
they got
I paid
all the,
$850 for fucking StreamYard, and it works.
Yeah.
unless you're Big Angry Phil.
Well,
It's his
he
always.
pisses everybody off, so fuck that guy.
Yeah.
All right, so I do got that video queued up of Sweeney's sister from Cliff.
Oh, do it.
Oh, come on. I am going to turn the volume down because that hurt my ears when I got looking at it.
Routines passed down from mom and her mama too. Can't just get new routines. Can't just change out of the pair I was born into. The rips in the seams show we go through the pain, and the holes in the knees mean we know how to break. You still wanna grow out of. And now I'm just proud of these routines.
Correction, it was her cousin. All right, my bad.
Yeah,
Doesn't
Still.
matter.
That's fucking awesome.
I don't care
Yeah.
if it's her cousin, her sister, or even her mother at this point. I'm just happy to see that there's still attractive American females somewhere in this country.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's all the unattractive women that are complaining.
I know.
Mhm.
Oh,
I've
what was
said-
that?
I said this is
comment?
the end of the fourth turning. This is what happens at the end of the fourth turning.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
just
they-
we're a little bit
they are-
delayed by it though, but
They're attractive, challenged.
yes, that was on It's a Gundam's video that he
Yep.
posted. Like,
And it's it's just pure jealousy.
no, that's what it
It
is.
is.
Envy. Pure envy.
Yep.
I think
Yep.
I think the one of the dumbest videos I saw was the reaction videos was a black woman that says, "Oh, it's American Eagle, but I'm not going to shop there because I'm black."
I saw
Right.
that.
She has
I
that
can't
on
go in there because I'm black.
while she
What?
has dyed blonde hair.
Right.
Exactly. The irony is lost on her.
Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck.
Yeah. Can somebody please turn the clocks to any other period of American history?
No, we
I
have
would
to get
accelerate.
through this.
Exactly.
We have to get through this, guys. We've got to power forward.
No,
gonna
I'm
get
a full
wor- it's gonna get
acceleration at
worse.
this point.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, I'm well aware it's going to get worse. Given what I told you guys in the backstage, do you think I really care at this point?
No.
No.
I,
Well,
Well,
And that's not the question either. It's just about let's fucking make the best of what we got, and it sucks.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna have to go through the hard times to make strong men again.
Right?
Yes.
yeah.
You know, I know you're not wrong. But god damn it, can I please have an easy year?
Well,
Yeah, it seems like ever since 9/11, it's just been one thing after another.
Yeah.
There's only so much history I want to live through before I go, fuck this, I'm out.
right.
And everything's getting more and more censorious.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
You heard about what the UK is trying to pass, the child protection
Online
video
Child
game.
Safety
Yeah,
Act.
Oh God.
dude, it's
We
just
have our own.
stupid.
We have our own version too.
yeah. I don't get. Did you guys check out the video I posted in news about the business social credit system?
Yeah, they've had
Don't
that forever.
believe
It's
so.
called ESG.
Yeah. No, that's a corporate one.
That's the corporate version.
I'm talking about the
Oh, you're talking
individual
about-
worker one.
Mhm.
Oh, really? They're going to try
Yeah.
infringing it on individual employees. That's going to
Yeah.
go over real well.
Yeah.
The
That
first,
It's just
violate human resource law.
the very first time they try to do something with that goes against somebody for anything that's other than a legitimate business reason, they will end up getting sued into the ground. I can
Yep.
Yes.
promise you that.
unless only
Yes.
it's the big corporos that actually are the ones left standing.
Yeah.
Then they can dictate whatever the fuck they want.
That's
And
what
they
corpos
they
have been
will
trying to
fall.
do.
And they will fall
But-
just like they always do.
Here's the thing I'm going to point out. Walmart and Target are both struggling hard at the moment, even though they're pushing a lot of this bullshit. Hell, even Petco is having difficulties, and they're one of the bigger pet stores, at least in this
Yep.
region.
Mm.
They're going to push this garbage, and they're going to find that, yeah, they might have a lot of resources, but if they don't have the people to move those resources, they have shit. Sorry about the
Yeah.
language.
No, you're absolutely correct, man. And no worries. In fact, that's why I put up Chrome Dome. It has to hurt for it to heal.
Mhm.
You're absolutely correct, my friend.
You can't,
Absolutely.
and you can't
And-
ignore the pain anymore. People have been so
No.
delusional about what's
No.
going wrong.
It's like when you have small children and example with my kids, caught them playing with matches.
Yeah,
The hardest thing I ever had to do was spank them for that.
sure. But you
But-
cannot do that. It'll burn the house down.
Exactly. But okay, it had to be done.
Mhm.
And it hurt you more than it hurt them.
Oh, I bawled afterwards.
Oh, yeah. You just can't fuck around with this shit.
No, it's like
See, here's the thing, gentlemen. I know you're not wrong, but God bless it. Like I said, can I have just 1 year where things aren't going completely batshit insane?
Unfortunately, no.
No, you have to suck it up.
it's the new
I
normal,
know.
man. It's the
I
new
know.
normal.
We all have
It's
to
the new
endure it.
paradigm. It's the new
Yeah.
paradigm, and that's partly because we have to have information to us as fast as possible and right up in your face.
Yep.
Mhm.
But we have to sort out the disinformation too.
Right.
Yeah,
That's the problem now.
I'm going to be honest. I treat anything that comes from an official government source as 90% disinformation.
Hmm.
same.
I don't listen to any newscasts at all anymore, actually.
Yeah, and also if it comes from a department and it doesn't say, oh yeah, this is coming from say Department of Labor, or Department of Health and Human Services, and it doesn't have somebody's name attached to it, I toss it aside. Because
Yeah.
I want to see somebody actually making the statement, put their name to that piece of paper,
Oh.
so I know who the fuck needs to be held accountable.
I see these
Exactly.
articles all the time in Canada where there's no name attached to the fucking article, and it's just totally slanderous. Doesn't matter what the subject is. It's like,
Mhm.
oh, it's from a group of people. Like, Okay, why am I supposed to take this seriously?
No,
Why
fuck the
am I?
committee shit.
Yeah. And
Oh, that's something
right
that's something
there.
I say to my coworkers on a regular basis. Who is behind it?
Exactly.
Oh, it was an anonymous report. Okay, so it's a lie.
Yep.
Well, no. Who's behind it? We can't tell you. Then it's a lie.
And
Exactly.
it's a lie. Exactly.
I-
Gendai makes a very good point right here. And all you military guys know it.
Yeah, but there comes a point where people bleed enough, whether it's physically or psychologically.
Well, all rules are made in blood.
Mm.
Somebody died to make the rule.
You're not wrong.
Nope.
And the whole reason behind that is so we don't have to bleed again.
You know,
And our Democratic parties constantly are
They're not.
trying to circumvent that. They're trying to say, no. This is fine. Just let the building burn around you. It's okay. You'll be fine.
There's something else I'm going to point out. Yes, that every lesson that's worth learning needs to be learned in blood or in effort or in sweat.
Yes.
Problem is, and I'm going to say this at a civilizational level more than an individual level, after about 2 generations, the people that learned the lessons have gotten either out of power or so far up in power that they no longer think the lesson applies. And that means the generation afterwards has to learn it all over again.
This
And
is where
most of those people are in universities right now.
right.
Yep.
This is where we say good times make soft men. Soft men create trouble. Trouble creates strong men. Yeah.
And Tommy, I'm not arguing any of that. I'm just pointing this
We're
out.
in the cycle. We're in the cycle, guys.
Well,
All of us.
let's just hope
All-
the cycle gets taken care of quickly and isn't the once a month cycle that ends up with us getting flushed.
Well, all of us here are the people that are saying, wait a minute.
Smells like pennies.
It smells like shit, actually.
Does anyone have that clip? The one that Pop used to use all the time.
Oh, the chick
Yeah, I
at the
smell
door.
shite.
Oh, it smells like shite.
I smell shite.
Yeah,
Does anyone have that clip anymore? Is that gone the way of the dodo?
I don't have it.
Yeah.
I
that
don't
one's
have
disappeared.
I don't have a Steam Deck, so
And gentlemen, don't be surprised if you hear a cat scream on my end. Evie has been in little psycho witch mode all damn day.
I
Where
thought you got her fixed.
Say again.
I thought you got her fixed.
I adopted her Spade. The problem is it's something with her little feline psychology.
Oh, she had a fever when she was a child and burned her brain out. Yeah, okay.
Probably. That probably happened a couple of years ago when I had to nurse her back to health. But
All right.
if you hear what sounds like a banshee scream, don't be alarmed. I'm not about having my soul sucked out through my anus. It's just my cat having a temperature.
All right, so I managed to find a clip of it, so we'll just bring that up.
Smell shite.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's better than the one where she answers the door. I love it.
That is better than the Monty Python one I was thinking of. Because I think that came from Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
No.
No.
Well, the one you may be thinking of is, but yeah, that one was a.
I can quote Monty Grail word by
Monty
word.
Grail.
Most of us can.
Real.
Monty Grail.
Most of us can.
What is now known as Monty
Fu-
Grail.
They fart in
No
your general
longer
direction.
Monty Python's the Holy
Right.
Grail.
And your father smelt of elderberries.
Your mother was a hamster and your father smelt of elderberry. Now come
Uh-huh.
back so I can talk to you a second time.
Right.
European sparrows are African sparrows.
Yes.
You know, the really sad thing is, I have never actually seen that movie all the way through.
Oh God, it's so awesome.
You know,
Yeah,
that
but-
is a good weekend movie.
Yeah,
When I-
that'd be a great weekend movie.
And I might see if I can
That
find it.
should
on
be a
stream.
pop night.
It has been on Netflix because I tried to get my kiddo to watch it before, but he couldn't be interested or bothered, and I
Well,
was very
it's-
disappointed.
I might see if it's on Tubi tomorrow. That'll be a good way to cap off this vacation.
It's
I-
it's a hard watch for somebody that doesn't understand English humor. That's part
It's
of the
very
problem.
dry. It's very dry humor. Yes.
Have
Well,
you
and
gotten
it's
humor
not their
great.
worst though.
No.
It's not their worst.
Hey,
If you get into the flying circus episodes, oh my
Yeah.
God, it's like, what the fuck is this?
I grew up on Monty Python actually,
I love them. They're so fucking funny.
and Faulty Towers as well.
Oh yeah, yep.
Flowery twats.
Chrome,
See-
it sounds like you understood the assignment.
Oh God, I told you, Sean, that this would turn into a shit show, and it is.
And we haven't even brought up the primary video yet.
No, we have not. We
okay,
just
let's rip off
we
the
got
Band-Aid.
we had the blonde girl with the blue eyes.
Let's
Yeah,
rip
that was
off
a
the
good
Band-Aid.
intro.
What's the primary video?
Took it into
Oh,
the
Do
weeds.
you
I'm sorry.
remember Steve Shives from the old SJW, anti-SW YouTube days?
I'm gonna say
Vaguely.
yes.
When you see his face, some of you will recognize him. So I'll go ahead and bring that up. Let's do full screen so we don't get to see the nonsense that my feed gives me. And it starts off with a banger.
Ever since Donald Trump started gratuitously and ridiculously talking trash about Canada, threatening to impose increased tariffs on
Keep in mind, this is 4 months ago.
Mhm.
So lots of developments have happened since he published this.
Canadian goods, saying that he wants to make Canada, the entire nation of Canada, into the 51st state of the United States, and just generally threatening and mistreating the nation of Canada and its people and its leaders for no reason what.
Canada does a good job by itself doing that.
Right.
What is
Okay,
it? There
so
are 3
Canada's not a real
provinces?
country. Canada's not a real country. It's a fucking joke. It's a clown show.
And you're listening to a Canadian.
Hey,
Yep.
fine. I'm not entirely convinced Missouri's even a real place. And I live here.
Oh fuck yeah! The whole no. The whole Jesse James shit and the B2s. Yeah, Missouri's a real place.
Oh my God, dude. I can't believe you said that.
Have you spent more than 5 minutes in this state?
No, I've never been to Missouri.
Yeah, I never been either.
Aside from my time in the army, I've spent 40 years in this state. Trust me, you have to ask if it's a real place if you're here for more than 5 minutes.
My grandmother is from Missouri.
Oh, you know why the state of Missouri is in the center of the country, right?
Well, she's dead now, so it doesn't matter. But anyway,
You know why
That's
the,
reminding me of the "Is this real life?" meme.
yeah.
you know why the state of Missouri is in the center of the country, right?
The ass crack.
No, because misery loves company.
Yeah. And she called it misery. She was from there and she called it misery.
Smart
God
woman.
damn it. I will never, ever know a more miserable person than my grandmother. Anyway, go ahead.
Oh, did we lose Pine?
It looks like it.
Yeah, there's no private chat, so
He'll be back.
would you mind, because I've got this on the same tab StreamYard's in, so if you look out for him and bring him back in while it's playing.
I will.
So ever since he started doing that, Canadian sports fans
Got him.
have been booing the American national anthem when they hear it played during
Oh, I remember
international
that.
games. If it's an American hockey team and a Canadian hockey team and they play both national anthems, they'll cheer "Oh Canada" and they'll boo the Star Spangled Banner. And I saw this over the weekend as I was watching. There was a wrestling event, a WWE event, Elimination Chamber, that took place in Toronto, and they had a singer perform both national anthems, and she sang the Star Spangled Banner, and the Canadian, or largely Canadian, crowd that was there in Toronto booed the Star Spangled Banner out of the building. And then, of course, they cheered to the rafters when she then went on to sing "Oh Canada." And I had a really curious
Hey, hang on a minute,
experience
guys. I'm
of
gonna out for a
being
minute.
Okay.
happy and proud as an American to hear my country's national anthem get booed in another country.
I'm going to pause that real quick because he deserves this. Let's see.
What does he deserve?
You're a cunt.
Okay, I'm going to be completely honest. It's people like this that almost made me leave the service multiple times before my 20 years got up.
Yeah, because after the drawdown from GWAT, all the support for troops was starting to get back to neutral, and then it starts going back to what I remember pre 9/11, which is military bashing, going full throttle.
Yeah, basically, where vets are about the only ones saying thank you for your service.
You're not wrong. And even I tell them, don't do it. I joined up for bloodlust. That's not a good reason. For the military, it's an exceptional reason. For
psychiatry, no, it's a very bad.
For your prolonged mental health, it is a bad fucking idea.
I hate to ask you this, for your prolonged mental health or your prolapsed mental health? Inquiring minds need to know.
Yes.
Did you get it out of your system?
Oh, that's right. Outlaw's got some of these other clips too that I could use for this guy. But we'll wait to do that. Shall we let Steve bury it or keep digging his grave?
Oh, please.
Sure.
And I've never been super patriotic in that particular way. I've never been all that precious about the national anthem. If I go to a baseball game, I take my hat off and put it over my heart because everybody else does. And I'm not trying to be an asshole and stand out and be like, well, I'm not doing that. Like, I do that.
Holy shit, he's got more hair than Tim Pool.
That's not saying much.
But if nobody else did it, I probably wouldn't do it either. It just...
If you don't know where to start in Top Hero, Springland is a great place to start. There are low-level enemies and villages with...
I just have never been reverently patriotic in that way. But I've also never been in the position of not only hearing the American national anthem get disrespected, but thinking that it was a good thing that happened, thinking that it was encouraging that happened. And that's the position I find myself in now, as do many, many other Americans who share my concerns about the direction that things are going. I've been thinking a lot lately about that phrase, the wrong side of history. Here we sit in early March of 2025, very early on in the second Donald Trump presidential administration, and it feels like my entire country is on the wrong side of history.
Wrong.
Okay.
What? Go ahead.
I nominate this gentleman and any who share his thought process to when there's a national disaster of any kind that requires military personnel to come in and lend a hand, he gets to be the very first one to go in there and say, no, we're not helping you. And see how long it takes for his ass to be plastered all over a building.
That's not going to take long.
Nope.
But does anyone second the motion?
Second.
If there's no
Vote.
opposition, I'd say the motion is carried.
Yeah? No opposition here. Tommy doesn't count because he's not here.
We just recently had the now already infamous Oval Office meeting between Volodymyr Zelensky, the president of Ukraine, and Donald Trump, and J.D. Vance. And Secretary of State Marco Rubio was there too, although people forget that he was there because he mostly was just kind of trying to disappear into the couch. I saw someone on Twitter or somewhere on social media say Marco Rubio was shrinking so far into that couch, I was worried that J.D. Vance might try to fuck him. I thought that was a great line. I wish I could remember specifically who said it. We just had that happen.
I got something for that.
Everyone does it. Now you can do it too. Shut the fuck up. Shut your mouth. Shut up. Shut the hole in your face. Like that. You can do it. Shh. Shut up. And shut the fuck up.
Where it really felt like that was an eye-opening moment for a lot of people, because that's the moment where it became undeniable. Donald Trump's loyalties have been known for a long time. Donald Trump's loyalties to Vladimir Putin and Viktor Orban and Milo.
Can you produce receipts without hearsay? No, you can't. I would play Shut the Fuck Up again, but we'd be doing that way too often.
And Bolsonaro and just, the dictators of the world, fucking the Kim Jong-un, the dictator of North Korea, for Christ's sake. We've known for a very long time that Donald Trump's heart is not with other leaders of democracies. His heart and his loyalties and his...
There's that word again. I don't think it means what you think it means.
Aspirations are directed at the autocrats of the world. This is not news. We've known this for a very long time. It's been obvious, but it was still shocking to see it put so blatantly on display for all the world to see. Not behind closed doors even, but out in public with reporters and cameras in the Oval Office. To have an American president and vice president and technically Secretary of State, although he was just kind of shrinking into the couch, openly advocating for the Vladimir Putin Russia point of view against the president of the country who Putin's Russian army invaded. And
question, do you guys remember what kind of really started off that conflict?
Honestly, I don't remember.
From what I remember, Zelensky took, ironically, all of his armed forces to the Donbas region because they were already separated. They had their referendum. They technically left Ukraine, and Zelensky was going to use his military to bring them back into the fold. And Putin, at the same time, is doing his quote-unquote military exercise. Zelensky allowed his forces to be enveloped. Well, nearly enveloped. But it's because, from what I understand, Donbas separated. They seceded. And they wanted to go back into Russian control. Russia's just obliging them because, well, they would love that region back, not just for Putin's political, because he's got to satisfy people in his own government, and reclaiming some of Ukraine would have helped him with that. But that area is very ethnically Russian. And Zelensky's policies at the time were you can't speak Russian in Ukraine. Ethnic Russians were being persecuted. This sounded like an inevitability.
Well, truth be told, the invasion that Putin is engaged in is the same justification that a certain Austrian painter used in the 1930s.
No, you're not wrong.
You're not wrong about that. But he also engineered a lot of the Cassius Belli for that.
Well, I'm not denying that. I'm just giving the historical context.
Yep.
This goes back to 2014, actually.
Say again?
This goes back to 2014 during the Donbass Revolution, where the Ukrainian army's ass got kicked by the Donbass rebels. They lost the Civil War. The Ukrainians lost the Civil War against the Donbass.
Oh.
So then the Europeans stepped in and, we're going to fix all of this. Yeah, right.
They can't fix themselves.
I don't know. The French have done a good job of that. The French have done a good job of neutering themselves.
What's disturbing is with the right leadership, they can be highly competent and possibly unstoppable.
Yeah.
All right, continuing on.
Browbeating and bullying the president of Ukraine, whose country was invaded by Russia, and saying you need to be nicer to Russia and you need to stop acting like such a tough guy, and you need to be more grateful to the help that we've given you, and you need to do this and you need to do that. And why are you so insistent on continuing to make war? Why don't you want to make peace? And he's saying this to the guy whose country was invaded.
Yeah, no, I think Vance was right. He is highly ungrateful, or Zelensky is highly ungrateful for the support he's been given. Because if we had decided to back out, or just be like, this is not an American problem, it would have, well, it also happened during the Biden administration too, so there's so much to unwrap about that between the corruption of the Zelensky government and what we're finding out now, or for the last 6 months, the corruption inside our own, and how the corrupted entities did business with each other to enrich themselves at the expense of their people they represent.
Well, that's because these people don't think they represent the citizenry anymore. They think the citizenry are just a tool for them to use and expend.
To launder more money.
Exploit the people under your charge to enrich yourself.
Yeah, it's not even money laundering at this point. It's basically straight up enforced labor.
Yeah, what is it?
A certain S word that I think YouTube would get upset over.
What, serfdom?
That's another good way to say it.
Yeah, that's the one you could say and get away with. Trust me, I've done it.
Okay. Well, it almost feels like feudalism never left. It has
just changed forms.
It changes forms in the way of representative governments, courtocracies, corporations.
Bureaucracy.
I don't think feudalism really truly left. They just realized, look, our people are about to rebel and put us on the noose. How about we appease them by giving them what they want in theory and with new names, but in practice, business as usual.
Wow, I thought I was a pessimistic SOB.
Dude, the more I read, the more I research, the more I live, the more I realize or theorize, I guess I could say, things have really truly never changed. They just like matter. It can either be created or destroyed, but it can be transformed.
And you're right about that. Feudalism has changed. It's just the family names have changed as to who's in charge. And of course,
Oh, and they cycle through who's in charge.
Exactly. I mean, look at our own Western society right now. How many family names can you list off the top of your head? And then think about how long they've been in power.
Far too many.
Exactly.
Soros.
Soros
Kennedy.
is one. Kennedy. Rockefeller.
Yeah.
The Bushes.
Oh, yeah.
The Rockefellers go all the way back to Standard Oil.
Mm-hmm.
They had a monopoly in the 1900s. Like all of North America, they had a monopoly on oil.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't exactly hurt them when they were forced to split up with antitrust laws.
Yeah.
They just
Rothschild's
fortified.
another one?
Oh, the Rothschilds.
Rothschilds are another one.
And then there's also the modern ones.
Israel.
And then there's the modern ones, the Gates, the Pelosi's, the Schumers.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Gates he should be debanked.
Yeah, that would not
There's
go
a
well.
lot. There's a lot we can go to. And then of course what you're bringing up was Juvenal. It was his quote: "Give them bread and circuses, and they will never revolt."
Yeah, appease the. What is it? There's I got the book. I've got to read it. It's from the 1870s called The Crowd.
Mm-hmm.
About how, well, like ever since he published that book, it has been cited as the inspiration for a lot of the terrible wars, the dictators that happened after publication in Europe.
Well, bread and circuses goes back to the Roman Empire, actually.
Yeah.
The Romans had a shit ton of a population that they had to appease because they knew that if you have millions of people under your charge and they all say, we're done with you, you can't raise enough legions to take care of that problem.
Well, there was a few other problems that the Romans had that no one really likes to talk about. It has to do with the demographics of their population and how by the end of the Roman imperial era, it was no longer cool to be native Roman.
What kind of analogy could we compare that to? I
wonder.
None that would actually be very good to use on this particular platform.
And that's why I'm just asking the question. I'm not saying I'm just asking the question.
The Romans used lots of mercenaries from northern Germany. How'd that turn out?
They're the people that turned on them and sacked Rome later on.
Yep.
Gendai brings up a really good point at the 8:52 p.m. mark, at least Central Time. It's the second one.
Is that it?
Yep.
Oh, yeah. No, they're not wrong, but the medieval peasant also... Okay, when we're talking about work, are we talking about overall work? Are we talking about work for the Lord or work for their household?
Let's say yes to that.
Well, because a lot of the work that they would do is work to reap rewards months down the line.
Well, the reason so many people have a dim view of the Middle Ages is because people did live in a hand-to-mouth type existence. So that was a bad way to survive. But Gendai's not wrong that those individuals, when you actually tally it up, they worked a heck of a lot less than any of us do in the modern day.
Yep.
All right, I'm back, guys.
Oh, somebody got some shades on.
Do you feel lighter?
No. That was just because I was outside and the glasses are transitions. So
Oh, so they
Mm.
gotta what's
Yeah.
it? De darken.
yeah, they'll get quieter. No, the landowner and her boyfriend showed up, and we just, like I said, I just had the house painted, or they had the house painted, and they
Mm-hmm.
were inspecting the job, and I was happy with it.
It
And then
looked
I had
pretty.
to, well, it looks good. I don't know about pretty. It's green with white trims.
Okay,
Interesting
so
colors.
Tommy, I'm going to ask you this question. Given that you're currently rocking the appropriate appearance,
Mm-hmm.
which family do you work for to paint houses?
I don't.
You know what that reference is to, right?
No.
Mafia hitmen. They used to
Oh.
refer to themselves as house painters.
Well, these guys would be fentanyl and cocaine purveyors because they were all Mexican.
I'm honestly surprised none of you knew that.
It's
No,
been a
the
while
guys.
since I've watched any Mafia flick.
No, the guys did a great job, and the landowner and her boyfriend are very happy with it.
No, that's good.
So, and then I went over and discussed with them what was going on, and they dropped off a adapter box that goes with the attic fan for me, so I can give it to the electrical guys when they come over to wire in the attic fan. But yeah, they're good people, and they've always been very kind to me, and I always try to take care of the place. I'm not the best landscaper, and I get yelled at all the time when I'm mowing it, but I've got a unicorn now, so he mows it and whatever.
All right.
Anyway,
Guys ready to get back to the video?
Yes.
Sure.
Not to the leader of the country that invaded him. He would never say that to Vladimir Putin. He would never talk like that to Vladimir Putin, the guy who actually started the war, the guy who actually invaded the other country. The guy.
I know this is hindsight, but now that Putin's not playing ball with peace, Trump has made naval moves to kind of push him in that direction.
Well, and I'm going to counteract you a little bit there. He's positioning nuclear submarines that were probably already there. He's just
announcing
it. He's announcing that it's there. They already knew they were there.
Oh no, that our submarine fleet is the most used asset in the Navy, especially in the North Sea, alongside our adversaries.
Especially
because they need to be there as reactionary forces if they start flying big missiles.
Hey, Tommy, or not Tommy, Sean. I apologize. I forgot your name wrong there.
It's okay.
I thought the female corpsman's exhaust port was the most used asset in the U.S. Navy.
It is, and so is many of the submariners.
Yeah. Things happen when you are confined in a confined space with the same people for many months.
Yeah, the big joke is 180 men go to sea and 60 good couples come back.
Yep.
Well, you do know it's long and hard and full of semen. U.S. Navy submarine. What the hell are your guys' brains going?
Yeah.
No.
It's.
What is it?
Oh no! Oh no! No, 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 no. Okay.
Somebody needs to get Count Dankula's. Oh, what happened? No, that's terrible.
Shit.
Oh,
I
oh my
forgot to make a
God.
clip.
Yeah, we need to get one of those because, yeah, that's just classic.
Yeah, because I did have that. And, Thankfully, my search is not my search, but my history is still intact. So, okay, it looks like that video already went out of share. So we'll do this and then go back to Steve.
All right. There it is.
What happened? Oh no! How terrible! That's just awful. How terrible! Oh no!
I love. There's a longer version of it that's even funnier.
You know, I'm going to say this. I know it's been said before. We're all horrible people.
Yes, we are.
Yes.
We're all
Depends
going to
on
hell.
others' point of view.
Wait. Okay. When we all arrive in the hot place after this existence, make sure to save seats for the rest of us.
Nah.
None of you are taking my seat. My seat's the throne.
Well, the shitter is always the throne.
No one wants to go. No one wants to go near Satan's porcelain throne. Don't worry, you're safe.
Oh God.
All right, I'm turning back to the video. I'll be indisposed for a few minutes, so we're gonna play that.
Guy who, if Trump is serious, and of course he's not, but let's just assume for the sake of argument that he's serious when he says, I just want to end the war. Talk to Vladimir Putin. Vladimir Putin has the power to end the war right now. Pull your troops out. Go home. War's over. But he's not doing that, is he? He's trying to bully the president of Ukraine, the invaded country. And that, again, there's no really new information in that, but it's just a revelation of, oh my God, we really are here, aren't we? Now this is undeniable. And thank God, I say as an atheist, for the European Union and the other democratic nations of the world lining up beside Zelensky to say, even if Trump is abandoning you, we will not. We will continue to support you and fight with you, even if the United States has decided to throw its lot in with Vladimir Putin.
Yes, we will support
That was
you until
encouraging,
we can no longer
but it was
launder our
also
money in your country.
a little disorienting. It doesn't feel like history is going to have to wait a few decades and then pass some kind of judgment on what is happening in my country right now.
And,
Feels
and
like
his posits are
we all
bullshit.
get it. We all recognize it for what it is. Except for those of us who are in the Trump cult following. They think it's great that, oh yeah, finally. It's about time we cut off Ukraine. How dare they take our money and our materiel and use it to fight for their freedom against...
Here, I'll pause it for you to talk.
Oh my God. This guy is fucking total Ukraine idiot.
Oh, he's full of it.
Yeah, he's bit off more than he can chew. This guy is a clown.
What do you want to bet that if he ever met the man, he would have been so far up a certain former president's exhaust port that you wouldn't be able to tell where one ended and the other began?
Right. If you popped him out of it, he'd still be covered in shit.
Well, you know, if he was any more full of ish, his eyes would be brown. Oh, wait a minute.
Right. Well, he's brown nosing hard enough that he definitely has shit behind his ears. That's for sure. That head went all the way into the fucking orifice.
Now, here's the question that I have to ask in absolutely no seriousness. Was he blowing Biden or blowing Kamala?
He was probably blowing both. And Big Mike.
Do you think Big Mike would have let him live after that?
If it was leverage, yeah. Yeah, I think actually she would, or he would, or whatever it is. Jesus. Now this guy is a cuck, total and complete. I'll bet his wife is fucked by the black neighbor.
That's cute of you to assume he actually has a wife.
Well, there's that. There's that.
For all we know, he could be essentially me, but without the sanity.
Right, and he could be farming out his sister too at the same time, who's also his wife.
He doesn't look Mormon.
then definitely his wife is his sister. Oh God!
Oh.
If you want to get into the Mormon shit, guys, I can
Let's
tell
not
you
go there. Let's just-
stories.
Preferably not.
He also doesn't look Arkansan.
No, and he's obviously not West Virginian like the dueling banjos from
Deliverance.
the
I think he's
movie
in New
Deliverance. Yeah, love that fucking banjo though. Oh my God, that was awesome. Anyway,
continue on.
An army that invaded their sovereign territory. How dare they? It's about time we cut off those freeloaders, right? Other than assholes who think like that, most of the rest of us are now fully aware of what's going on.
Hilt kiosks are simply the easiest way
God
to buy.
damn it.
I hope this guy
AI site
sees.
builder you need to meet. This is dope tech from Wix.
I hope this guy
And it's-
sees our reply.
Yeah. You
I
know,
don't know if he pays attention to others anymore.
No,
Tommy,
no, he's in his own echo chamber.
I'm gonna say this much. I really don't want him to see the reply. I don't think he's got the brain cells to identify what a reply is.
Well, I want him to have a fucking aneurysm, is what I'm getting at.
I don't think he's smart enough to have an aneurysm.
Anybody with a brain can have an aneurysm.
That's the point.
You're failing to
Time.
change my mind.
Yeah, I know, but at the same time, it's like, no, this guy needs to just go away. Wow.
God damn, Pine.
What did Pine do? I missed it.
I don't disagree.
Walking over and grabbing him.
Zelensky would suck a golf ball through a garden hose to stay in
Oh
power.
yeah, he could suck Starter Harley too. That guy is nothing but a whore.
Wait, what's this? Cliff is going to be Homer's donut machine.
yeah.
I'll beat James was it James Como's record? Won't take me 15 minutes to go mad.
I don't want to know.
Yeah,
Just for
no.
that Halloween episode.
Steve Shive's other content that he does mostly is Star Trek review.
Oh, so he's gay as fuck.
Oh,
All
so
right.
is he a simp for the new Trek stuff?
Yeah,
I
gotcha.
have no idea. This is the first video of his I've seen in years because I thought it dropped off.
He's a total fucking Janeway fan, I'll bet.
Janeway
Probably.
wasn't that bad.
I don't disagree.
I'm not saying she wasn't bad. I'm just saying she wasn't that bad.
Right.
Oh, you got a point, Chrome.
He wasn't new Trek bad.
No, oh God, no.
Brainerism.
That's pretty funny.
Dude, I love it.
I don't think he's wrong.
No.
It's not just the Ukraine thing. It's not just the Zelensky thing. This entire second Trump administration so far, and again, it's March. He just took office on January 20th, y'all. Let's not forget. It's March. It's the first week of March as I sit here recording this. We are very early into this thing. We have a long way to go. And yet, just off the top of my head, in addition to the threatened abandonment and betrayal of Vladimir Zelensky and Ukraine in favor of embracing Vladimir Putin, and the alienation of so many of our other allies that I mentioned earlier, like Canada, like the European Union, long-standing political and military and trade allies that Trump has bullied and disrespected. There's also the appointment of so many manifestly, dangerously unqualified people to senior positions in
Like a man
the
who was
federal
in
government,
Health and
like
Human Services.
Did he not
can
see
you
the
repeat
last
that?
administration senior people, like the freaking trainee dude that was part of the nuclear
No.
program or something like
Yeah,
that?
Oh,
stole
the
everybody's
Department of
luggage.
Hang on, Cliff.
Yeah.
Cliff. There's one that even more highlights how incompetent the previous administration was. We had a cross-dresser in charge of Health and Human Services.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I'm sorry, I know that's not exactly YouTube friendly, but that's the nicest I'm going to say it.
And a press secretary who couldn't spin on her own strap-on if she tried.
Oh yeah.
Which one?
I
The
think
redhead or the one or the
he only
DEI
had,
hire?
oh, that's right, because she was part of it for a little while. No, Saki was good at her job. I
No,
don't
she
like how
wasn't.
she did her job, but she was
Raggedy Ann was a fucking lying bitch. But
Okay.
anyway,
No, that's her job.
Hang on. No, Peppermint Patty was entertaining to watch.
Peppermint Patty.
Yeah, that's right. 'Cause
Especially when the media caught her in a lie and finally got the balls to actually try to say something to her about it.
Right.
But
And
what is it?
then they gave us
Jean-Pierre?
the oh god, that fucking crazy bitch.
the black lesbian, because they wanted to shield her from any criticism.
Right.
By saying, "Oh, you're racist. Oh, you're sexist. Oh, you're against gay people." It's like, you suck at your job. You don't get to hide behind that.
And
And you're a lying piece of shit.
Yet you're lying about it in real time.
They wanted to force her out, but they couldn't because she was too DEI.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
It was like you slit your own throat.
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they did the same thing when they brought Harrison as the VP.
Oh God.
Ooh, guys. Total fucking change on the subject right now.
Mhm.
So, facilities assistant custodian job offer for Virgin Galactic.
So you want to
And-
clean toilets for Elon Musk's company?
Well, here we go.
Oh, that's
This
a competitor.
This is the funny thing. So this is in Tustin, California. I don't know where the fuck that is.
No, don't take it. Don't take it. Don't.
I'm not. Oh, fuck no.
Fuck no. Tustin sucks.
Well,
It's California.
How do you know that?
Because I grew up in Orange County, which is where
here's
Tustin is at.
here's the thing. This company has a 2.8 out of 5 rating. And the job is up to $56,680,000 a year in California.
I won't even pay your rent in
You're
California.
cleaning shitters all day long.
Yeah, you're not gonna make any bank. I'm just
No.
gonna delete that email.
Yeah, that's
No, I would send them a message back saying, "Okay, let me know when you have a serious offer, and we might talk."
No, this is off of fucking not LinkedIn, but the other one. Indeed. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll get one with all of the. I'll get all the SpaceX shit here in about an hour.
50% of the indie jobs are fake.
Most of them are.
Yeah, not wrong.
Nope.
How many ghost jobs were put out there just to make things like they're go?
Yeah.
Yep.
90,000.
That's small.
Yep.
Secretary of Defense Pete Hegseth, who just recently ordered United States Cyber Command to stand down all of its operations against Russia. I bet Vladimir Putin's Russian government considered that to be really good news. And the a representative of the Russian government also recently said that United States foreign policy is reorienting now in a way that is very favorable to them. We're doing things that Putin's own government is saying in public.
Yeah.
I'm
shutting off all of their oil sales.
Nord Stream 2.
Uh-huh.
Well, and they had to tell the Cyber Command to stand down because it's a potential security risk for people under the previous administration to be there.
Uh-huh.
Whenever there is a new king that comes in to take control of the castle, He doesn't keep the old guard there. Fuck no.
No.
He replaces them with his own people.
Exactly.
Biden did it with the Trump administration.
Biden
They've all done
fired
it.
every attorney general or every federal attorney except for 2.
Well, that's common across the board for pretty much every political appointee at a certain level or above.
Right.
But I'm reminded of Nate and I talk about this constantly. Back during the Clinton administration, where just reemerging from the collapse of the USSR, now the Russian Federation, we were trying to get them invited into NATO. And we were going to have a special alliance with them just between Russo-US. And Clinton fucked it up.
Yep.
Because he couldn't get enough support from his own party to make it happen.
Well, he couldn't
imagine if we had Russia on board with us the last 30 years.
He couldn't get enough hookers to piss on him. That was the problem. And that's why that became the meme with Trump. Because
I want to piss
Clinton,
on you.
The Clinton guy couldn't get enough hookers to piss on him.
Okay, are we going
to
get this guy, or have we done enough damage to his incompetence?
I think we're done because this is not going to get any better with time.
No,
yeah, just get rid of this idiot. He's
all
fucking done.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. The more I was looking at him, the more I was thinking, you know, if he did do a lot of trick stuff, he probably did Gowron's makeup. Those eyes are right on target.
Oh yeah.
If you don't believe me, just do a Google search for Chancellor Gowron from Star Trek and put his face next to that guy.
Oh god, yeah, the eyes,
the crazy eyes,
yeah.
Yep. That is one thing Sydney Sweeney does not have is crazy eyes.
Yeah.
She has lazy eyes. She just looks bored.
No,
You're not wrong.
She has Aryan eyes.
But
she looks bored. It's like, all right, whatever.
The downside with Sydney Sweeney is that she's at her peak right now.
She is.
She is at her peak.
Yeah, she's cashing in.
Exactly.
Honestly, I can see her going as far as Scarlett Johansson. Because Scarlett Johansson had the same dead eyes.
Yeah.
The whole fucking time. And that was one of my problems with her. The only movie that I ever saw that she was in that I liked was The Island.
Mm.
And she actually had light in her eyes when she was doing her acting.
What is that? I keep seeing headlines about how Scarlett wanted to have nude scenes in that one, but the director said no.
Oh, bullshit. Bullshit. That's fucking garbage. She doesn't want to show her tits off.
Nope. When you get back, Pine, we'll bring you in.
I mean, come on. If she wanted to do it, she would have done it in the first fucking movie she ever showed up in.
Oh, she did in the first movie she showed up in.
Well, is that the one with
Eight-Legged Freaks?
Oh, okay. I don't remember that
one.
She did one where she was an alien and she was using sex to lure men to go into a pit that would disintegrate them to be nutrients for the rest of the aliens.
What fucking movie is that one?
It's a very obscure one. I didn't even know it existed, let alone having her in it.
That just sounds like an episode of Outer Limits.
I know the movie.
I don't remember the title, but yeah.
It was Eight-Legged Freaks. That was the name of the movie.
Eight-Legged Freaks was a movie about genetically mutated spiders going nuts in a town.
Yeah, wasn't that
it was basically a remake of Arachnophobia.
Well, the other thing that I thought she showed off her tits in the one with Bill Murray.
No, she didn't.
Okay.
Mm.
I've never seen the movie. I don't care.
It's a really good movie, actually.
I've heard it is. Well, and I like Bill Murray for the most part.
It's a movie about affair of the heart. Like she's
Mhm.
like 19 at the time, and he's like in his 50s, but
Yep.
they click, and kind of scary, actually.
Nah, it's
Well,
not so scary.
What's really strange is if you actually look at the way Miss Johansson acts in most of her roles, you can't tell it's the same person if you put it side by side.
So the movie
Right.
title is Under the Skin.
Oh, okay. Well, that right there opens up so many avenues.
Then she did that movie where she turned into a fucking computer or something.
Yeah, Lucy.
No, that was Lucy.
Yeah.
Which
that one's kind of freaky when you stop and think about it.
Right. That one is Ghost in the Machine on steroids.
Well, it's like post. Has she become a god?
Yes.
It, in that movie, she essentially did.
Yep. Yeah, Lucy was, and they fucked up the ending of that so bad because they just ended it abruptly. There was so much that they could.
That's the case with a lot of those movies.
Oh, yeah.
They they end them too abruptly, and they don't really give you a good climactic end.
Right. Well, and the big thing is they're looking to make the sequel,
which never happens.
No, for that one,
which is painful, actually.
Yeah, you really couldn't make a sequel that would last with Lucy.
No, you really couldn't.
No, because it was all wrapped up at the end of it. Other than they ended it abruptly.
Well, the way how it ended is the way how it started. It was Morgan Freeman's character giving a lecture on the capacity of the human brain.
Right. Mm-hmm. Well, and she ascended to godhood. She became one with the universe. She actually reached nirvana. If you guys don't know what that is, Buddhism, the belief is you will be reincarnated until you can become one with existence. And when you become one with existence, you cease to exist as an individual. You literally cease to exist.
You know, that's also something that Frank Herbert explored to a certain extent in the later Dune novels.
Yes, he did.
Yes, he did.
Leto II became the God Emperor after going through the Golden Path and essentially becoming a human-worm hybrid.
Yes.
It's actually rather good, if disturbing.
Mm-hmm. Well, and it should be disturbing.
I never got that far through the novels.
Oh, well, and I hated the later Frank Herbert shit.
I read the first two, and
right. I couldn't get through the second one.
I was like 14 at the time. I mean, like
the third of the Frank Herbert novel or Frank Herbert Dune novels is when the ascension actually occurred, if I remember correctly.
Mm-hmm.
And at that point, Mr. Herbert seemed like he was on so many different drugs that the story was all but unreadable.
Mm-hmm.
Similar to Philip K. Dick.
A lot of his later shit, too. Yep.
Yeah, he was high as fuck.
And, well, if you ever see pictures of the guy, he looks high as fuck. And not in a Hunter S. Thompson version either. He's just fucked, stoned, stupid.
His brain ain't braining no more.
No, it ain't.
He did a lot of LSD.
Yeah.
No, you gotta realize a lot of the writers of that time did a lot of fucking drugs.
Oh, fuck yeah.
How do you think they came up with some of those works?
Even Heinlein.
Oh, yeah. Heinlein did it.
Did a little bit. Yeah, he did a little bit.
Heinlein, if I remember correctly, was more on opioids to control
Right.
pain from his time in the military.
Yeah.
Right. Well, in Arthur C. Clarke was a very similar situation.
Just like a lot of authors, they what is it? Their individual injuries or psychological trauma
Mhm.
is what they put into their works and what makes them so good.
Mhm.
Yeah, which is part of why I would never want to be a psychoanalyst for Stephen King.
Oh, God.
Oh, fuck that.
That guy just got fucked in the ass in band camp. That's
No.
all there is to it.
Well, what is it?
Agenda is
we were-
right. Eva Green is better.
we're having
Eva
a dis-
Green is fucking scary. That
No.
bitch. Jesus Christ.
She's scary hot.
I don't know. Take away the eyeshadow, and I don't know. I want to know.
Just
She
wash
looks like
off
an
her
average
makeup.
British girl.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah.
That's the one thing she knows. She knows how to do the eyeshadow on her eyes just right to make her give her that look. But take it away. What does she have? She's average.
No, she's average, but she knows how to use body language and positioning to make her appeal more appealable than
Well,
she truly is.
And the other thing is she's not British, she's French.
Yeah, she's
Is she?
French. Yeah, she's French.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I thought she was a Brit.
Gentlemen,
Oh no.
She has a twin too.
Does
Hey, gentlemen, I'm just going to point this out. This conversation is very much along the same vein that so many of us Star Trek nerds used to get raked over the coals for years ago. Yeah, both of these ladies are hot, but it's the same thing as the person who played Jadzia Dax versus the person who played Major Kira. Both were hot. Both had their things going for them. None of us are ever going to meet any of these ladies.
And who cares? You wouldn't want to anyway.
But Terry Farrell at her current age, not too bad.
I think you missed the point I was trying to make there.
It's just a crush, dude.
Yeah, that's the thing. For me, it was Amanda Tapping in SG1.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Guys,
Can't disagree with you there.
No,
She was
She
hot.
held on for a
No.
long time.
Oh, yeah.
She didn't hit the wall
aged-
until
she aged
about a decade
well.
ago.
No,
Jeez.
I'm gonna stump you all. I'm gonna just overcome all this bullshit what you guys are talking about. Because Wrath of Khan, Savick,
I will agree with you there, Tommy.
Kirstie Alley?
played,
Kirstie Alley, yeah.
Yeah,
and she was just voluptuous enough before she ballooned to the fatness that she went to.
Well, she went to Cheers. She went to
And
Cheers.
she did after that, but it took 2 or 3 years before
Well,
she went to Cheers.
I will agree with you. Kirstie Alley was cute, especially in that little Starfleet uniform they had her in Star Trek 2.
Oh God, I would have drank her bathwater.
But
Okay.
the thing is, what I'm trying to point out to folks here and in the audience, yeah, we can have these little Hollywood crushes, but debating which one's better is
Nah.
very much the same
It's
thing
all
as
bullshit.
It's subjective.
Sorry.
it's very much the same thing as debating which is better, Ford or Chevy.
Right.
They both have shit going for them. They both have shit going against them.
Well, I'm going to
Fuck
shock
that
you all
noise,
right now.
GMC.
I'm going to shock you all right now. Gandhi with his Kira made throw up, whatever the fuck that is. Dude,
Referencing
I
Kira
would
Knightley.
have eaten the peanuts out of her shit.
Well,
Okay.
before Nana Visitor hit the wall, she was a hottie.
Oh fuck yeah.
He doesn't.
But
Like,
again-
he didn't like the bumps in her head.
But then
Oh.
again, the same held true for for Terry Farrell. Same held true for the chick that played Belana Torres when you saw her outside of the makeup.
Yes.
Jerry
Same-
Ryan would have
And,
been awesome.
you're not
Jerry,
wrong.
Jerry Ryan still looks pretty good for her age.
So-
She
so
does. She
the
is
same
hot
age
as
as well.
fuck.
The same held true for the person that played Counselor Troy. The name literally jumps out of my head as I'm trying to say it.
Marina Sirtis.
Thank
Maria
you.
Sirtis,
She
yeah.
still looks really good.
The same holds true for most of these actresses. I'm just rattling off sci-fi ones because of the simple fact that that's what I watched more at that period of time.
Okay.
Because you're a dork, dude. Don't worry about it.
Well, the thing is, anyone who had
Deanna Troy was like
anyone who had a specific favorite series as a specific actor or actress, because we got to remember there are individuals that swing both directions that occasionally watch these shows, that they're going to say that individual is the reason that I kept watching even when the acting went to hell.
Oh shit. Yeah.
Think about it.
Even Crusher.
Oh yeah. The
Gendai he's got it right there.
Crusher was a cougar.
No, Maggie from The Last Starfighter. That bitch was so fucking hot.
It's a pity
she was the girl next door.
She was from Canada.
It's a pity she only had like 5 minutes of screen time.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so here I'm gonna put this out there. The hot chicks that are in the movies we all love, we've got to give them homage just because we love them and they love us because we supported them.
Yes.
Yeah.
So why are we attacking the whole American Eagle brand right now? Or we're not. You guys aren't. Fuck
Yeah.
No.
No, I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
Why are we not fighting against this whole bullshit and taking the fat fucking purple-haired bitches down?
Isn't that kind of what this stream is sort of doing?
Yeah, it is. It is.
Okay. I'm sure
I
everyone,
can't believe this is live.
I'm sure most everyone watching this, whether they watched the show or not, saw the backlash against the people getting all upset over season 3 of The Mandalorian, including Lizzo and Jack Black. Ooh, big fucking deal.
Who gives a damn?
Jack Black is a cunt.
He is.
The bigger thing that I always ask the question of is, can you not find something more important to bitch and complain about?
No. They can't. We are at the stage where these people have their lives so good. The life is so good for them, they have to make up shit to complain about.
Yep.
Right.
It also makes me wonder, with all the attention on this, what is our attention being diverted from?
Yes.
That is the question.
I don't know. I've been trying not to be as in depth in everything that comes across my feed and looking into it, because that is just psychological misery. But it does help. You're not right. You're not wrong, Gendai. Their stats are starting to come out now that about half of usernames or half of accounts on social media
are dead.
They're stock accounts, they are backups, they are puppet accounts. They're not manned by real people saying they're real things. They are propagandists. They are people, provocateurs.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
but they're go ahead.
I just want to point this out. You really just used some highly exclusionary language there by saying they were banned accounts. You mean they were operated accounts? Yes, feel free to lambaste me. I don't care. I was trying to make.
I was about to say, ask me how many fucks I give, because my field is empty.
Yeah, this vacation was supposed to be regenerating a few fucks. Every time I looked at Gilded, I burned them.
Mhm.
Jesus, especially this week. No, we shouldn't talk about that online.
Nope, don't leave it alone.
It's dirty laundry. We don't air that online.
Yeah, that'll be back show.
I'm talking about Tommy's memes. What the fuck are you talking about? Holy shit, this crap had me about ready to go and start drinking.
Cover. Oh dear God. Mando drinking live on stream. I'm not sure we're ready.
Don't worry, it's not going to happen.
I was going to say Mando doesn't drink.
Mm-hmm.
This
He
week
might have gotten some cough
dangerously
syrup
close.
that had alcohol in it, but
No, Tommy, this week had me dangerously close to going out and getting some alcohol.
well, what alcohol would that have been?
I don't know yet, but it would have been
Ooh.
something.
Well, let's get you primed. If you do get to that point, let's get you something safe. I would
Bud
say, no, not Bud Light. You don't want to be gay.
No, but it is safe because it's literally alcohol water, but
I would say if you're going to drink a light beer, then it would be like Michelob Ultra. Or
one that's actually tasty.
Well, it's got some good flavor. It's a little sweet,
Yeah,
but
hang on, gentlemen. I'm about to send Sean a meme. Well, not a meme, but an image template that I created this week dealing with some of the crap that we had in the Gilded. This basically sums up how I was feeling most of the week.
the big thing I don't want you to do is to go out and get a bottle of fucking 80 proof anything.
Oh, hell
Start
no.
hammering it.
Tommy?
And trust me, once you do it with some fruit juice, it's really easy to suck that shit down. And oh my
Tommy?
God, the next day, you are
stuck.
Fucked.
Tommy, let me put it to you this way. The last time I actually got inebriated to the point of being legitimately drunk,
Mm-hmm.
the very next day, a South African staff sergeant and 2 former Marines told me to never touch alcohol again.
Right.
Wow. Okay.
Well,
yeah, that seems pretty accurate.
Let's watch this, and then I will give you guys a little bit more insight, I think.
That's an awesome picture.
Uh-huh.
So Gendai did send me a video he wanted to bring up. I haven't seen it all of it way through, but it seems funny.
Good, funny,
or did you have something in mind? Or did you have something else in mind, Tommy?
I'm good with it. Let's do it.
All right, let me get it set up.
Is this a good funny or is this a weird funny?
It's 30 seconds. I've only watched half of it. It's a little weird, but I'm guessing there's a payoff at the end, and Gendai is usually pretty spot on.
Alrighty.
So,
all right.
Braced for impact.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, this is another one of those where it audio peaks. So let me know if it's too low.
What audio?
Oh, yep, you're right, because I've got to set that up properly. Holy shit. Okay, hold on. Stop sharing. I've got to share it as a window instead of the app. Oh, come on.
Broken Pine, why are you bringing up that bitch?
Which one?
Jesus Christ, that crazy fucking cunt.
Catherine Mary Stewart? I'm not familiar.
Look it up later. You'll see why Tommy had such a strong reaction and why I'm not saying
We're not going to go there.
All right, let me know if you can hear it.
TV show idea. 11 gay men,
Yes?
1 straight man.
Yep.
No?
Island style.
Okay. Yep.
Vote 1 or 2 off every week, trying to vote off the straight one. 2 ways to win. The straight man all the prize money. The gay men vote off the straight man and divide the cash prize. The trick is all of the men are straight, and we get 5 to 10 weeks of straight men convincing each other that they're more gay than the other guy.
The fucked up part is, there's gonna be a couple of guys that realize they are gay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the bad part.
Here's the worst part. Imagine if one of them's bi.
Right.
Oh God.
Jackal, what are you doing on the sidelines? You know where the links are.
Yeah.
Get in here.
Is he not in here? What the fuck
He's
is that
not.
guy doing?
He might have just gotten off of work.
That's probably true.
Yeah.
He was in here last night, and I bent his brain pretty good.
For all we know,
we did rifle PT with him yesterday too.
For all we know, he's out there jackling off. So we don't want to interfere with his me time.
That's why it's called work.
Yeah.
Mm.
I had a point I was gonna make that went in tune with the rest of the shit, but that whole fucking bitch
thought
it went sideways when he mentioned Catherine Mary Stewart. Oh my God.
But
hey, Tommy, go look at some classic 90s TV, get your head reset, and then come back.
No, I hate
Jackal. It sucks, Nikki's. No, I think that's your job, Jackal.
Yeah. No, I hate.
That's what
90s
Nikki wanted
TV.
him to do.
All right.
What I'm getting at is go watch one of the shows with the chicks that you like, and then come back. Get your brain reset.
So where were we going on at the beginning? Like, how the heck did we get to here?
Well, it was Idiocracy level 9,000, with just stupidity about the Sydney Sweeney stuff, and then I brought up Steve Shives. You guys got bored with that, and rightfully so.
We have
but
met
it's been
all
on our
of
back.
the goals.
It's been in our backlog.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we've met every goal that was set out for, and then some.
Oh yeah, we have met every goal that was ever achieved.
Oh, and
And
that's
then
when
Whackle.
Shackle decides to show up.
Yeah, there we go.
There we go.
There's another thing you could discuss.
What's that?
Oh,
the climate of the workforce.
Oh
no.
We need research. We need documents. We need articles.
Well, we need to give me a little bit of time to not be drunk and talk about it.
Okay, that would help.
Because I can give you guys some insight on aviation that is just fucking chilling. But I'm not going to do it when I'm not in my right mind.
I got right tonight just listening to my mom talking about work.
So, Tommy, we can count on that happening never?
No, it'll happen.
Oh, you said you had to be in your right mind.
Well, that
actually
just
no,
means
that
I'm
would be a
not
good discussion because I want to go more into that gauge thing.
the gauge thing.
Huh?
Yeah, the worker social credit stuff I was talking about earlier.
Oh,
And there's a little bit of that in aviation. It's not what you think it is in aviation, though. The fucking unions are the goddamn problem in aviation.
Isn't
they're the problem in a lot of industries.
I was about to say, aren't unions the problem in just about every industry?
Yeah, they are. They are. And with Boeing, that's one of their biggest problems. Is dealing with those goddamn lazy motherfuckers. And they are fucking lazy. They don't call it lazy bee for nothing. And seriously, guys, I'm not kidding. They call Boeing Lazy B.
Tommy, you don't want to know some of the nicknames my company has for Boeing.
Trust me, I've got all kinds of nicknames for your company.
Oh, I know.
And most of them are not very good.
Flattering.
Trust me, if your mom heard me say them, she would be totally put out.
Tommy, my mom probably has used language that would make you blush.
Well, my mother taught me how to cuss like a sailor, and I made sailors blush. So,
I'm not gonna ask.
So fuck you, and I got you beat on that one.
Well, okay, there's one thing I think we can all agree on. You know someone's got bad language when a medic says something right when a infantry sergeant major walks into the door. That sergeant major does an about face and goes immediately to EM.
I've
told
stood
you that
down
story before.
I've stood down W4s. So yeah, I understand. Yeah, what else
topic for Idiocracy are just really stupid takes this week.
Yeah.
Minus Sydney Sweeney, because there's got to be something else.
Oh,
a bunch of black kids beating up a white kid for allegedly putting in the hard R in a group chat, which was
And he
never
didn't.
proven. Yeah,
Right.
and he didn't.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to be completely honest. I've been unplugged from most of the internet this week.
Good. You don't.
It's been a shitty week on the internet.
It's been shitty. So you don't. It's a good thing that you were in the electronic bunker within that time frame, because a couple of stupidity nukes had been dropped since then.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just say it that those. Go ahead, finish.
How many megatons?
I would say about 100.
Yeah.
Okay, so 2 Tsar bombas of stupidity. Gotcha.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
to go with what Jackal was just saying, there's the obvious mainstream media non-coverage of a group of melanin folks who decided to go beat up a melanin challenged couple.
Mm-hmm. And they weren't a couple, by the way. That nobody has been fucking saying.
Okay.
Those two were not connected to each other at all.
Yeah, but just from what I understand,
she went to his defense and got.
Oh, you mean that fight at that festival thing, that music fest or whatever it
It
is?
was a jazz festival.
Yeah, the jazz festival. Yeah, that lady was from Russia allegedly, and
Nope.
she ran.
Nope, that was misinformation.
she got laid out.
Was it? Oh.
Yep, she was not from Russia. She is a citizen of the United States and a mother of a child. Of course, she's also a single mom, so you know she's a piece of shit to begin with. But
well, piece of shit to begin with.
Guys, I don't care if you're going.
But she came to that guy's defense, though, so that's some points.
So she's a better person than a lot of us, but she's a single mom. And why is she a single mom?
Poor dick choosing.
Possibly.
Or just poor decision making overall.
Poor decision making, or she divorced somebody. I mean, there's so many variables. And she's got $100,000 now. Because Benny Johnson got behind her and they put up a fucking
GoFundMe or something.
GoFundMe, yep. And she got fucking rich.
I am gonna say this much. On one of the YouTube channels I watch very rarely because they're super off color and half the time I have to go and research what they're talking about. They actually said something that I think you would find quite amusing. Several of these purple-haired land whales need to have a certain medical procedure.
Yes, they do.
They need an addictomy.
Or a cranial rectalectomy.
Yeah, that too.
I was going to say hysterectomy so that we could avoid future problems.
Well, when you rip their head out of their ass, the uterus usually comes with it.
Well, hang on, Tommy. The
Ooh.
problem with surgically removing the cranium from the anus is the fact that you have nowhere to apply the anesthetic.
Right.
Not wrong.
A general is not going to cut it. Either.
No, a spinal is too risky because of how your back
Right.
is bent at the time of removal.
Right. And now we're getting technical. Oh my God.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
I could
bad.
get technical on how that surgery would work, but I'm not going
Jesus
to.
Christ. You guys are fucking sick. I love it.
There, I'm sick.
Tom,
All right. I'll be right back.
All right.
I can't take credit for that statement because I'm not fucking anything, remember?
That's your fault.
Hey,
Trust me, you could fuck anything you want in
I wouldn't-
Zomboland.
I wouldn't consider it because a lot of it is full of herpetogonosyphilitis and
right.
swamp ass. Lots of swamp ass.
Oh God,
Yeah.
swamp ass is the worst.
Because
the venereal diseases are one thing, but the swamp ass is just.
Now that's just stage 1. Now I discovered stage 2 of swamp ass. It's called Everglades ass.
Oh.
It even has tiny little squirmies floating around in the swamp water too.
Dude, you're in Illinois. Where the fuck did you find this shit?
I found it between Nikki's ass cheeks.
Oh God. Why would you even well, no, don't just ignore my question.
Tommy,
Ignore it.
Disregarding.
There are certain questions that by now you should know never should leave your brain pan to the mouth interface.
Do you have a picture of her?
I do not, thank God.
Because I'm going to say, show me a picture of that bitch, because I want to know what she looks like so I can avoid her. I will never meet her. I know that, because I will never go to Illinois, or Ohio, or fucking anywhere in the Midwest if I can help it.
Don't worry, the Midwest doesn't want you either.
They would like
Midwest,
me.
The Midwest is filled with BBLs, fake hair, insane people, drug addicts.
That's something. That's something we should cure. That's something we should cover tonight. Is the green dildos that got thrown on the WNBA court?
Wait, what?
Yes.
Yeah. Somebody was throwing green dildos at the female basketball players.
It's happened twice, and it's fucking funny as fuck.
And the question that has been posed is, how are they sneaking them past security?
Right. Where are they being hidden?
Hang on. People are throwing green phallic objects onto WNBA courts.
Yeah.
Right.
That look like this. They look like this.
No, they are not rainbow dildos. They are bright fucking fluorescent green. It's happened twice.
Nope, that's wrong.
You guys are saying this. I know I saw something about objects being thrown onto a court on Facebook, but I didn't look at it because, quite honestly, I didn't care.
Right.
What the fornication trophy? I'm out of it for a little while and everything goes to hell.
Oh, it's fucking hilarious. So it all started when this one player had a big ass weave on her head. So she had a wig that was extra long, and she was trying to break a screen, and the chick snagged her hair, ripped the weave off, so she freaked out and had to run off.
Sounds like a her problem.
Right. And they stopped the game, and nobody talked about it. The announcers and all this shit. It's like, oh, okay. They started talking about this or that. And then there was a green dildo thrown onto the court at that point.
What the?
I'm calling a dick on the play.
Yeah, and they threw it onto the free throw line, and it bounced across the court. It was fucking awesome.
Oh, man.
And
instead of a green card, they throw a green dick on the play.
Yep. And then the second game, they just threw another one on there. I didn't get all the story.
Okay,
on that.
gentlemen, I hate to ask this question, but do we need to verify Blake's location at the time when this occurred?
Oh no. Blake would not sully sports like that. He is a good sportsman. He would not do that shit.
The only other person I can think of that would have done it would have been Dave.
Well, I think Pop would have
It'd be
done
crayons.
Oh,
It would
Pop,
have been
yeah,
crayons.
Pop definitely would have done that.
Pop would have done it.
Yeah, Pop would do that. If it were Dave, it would be box of Crayola crayon.
Right.
If Pop would have done it, he would have done it, and then he would have stood up and yelled, "It was me!"
Oh, well, yeah, he would have claimed
He doesn't care.
responsibility.
He doesn't care.
It doesn't sound like whoever did this took ownership of it, and that's
None
part
of
what
them did.
Say again?
Well, the worst part is the chick that got her weave ripped off. During the stoppage, somebody was making fun of her, and he got kicked out of the game. He got kicked out of the arena.
Okay,
Oh,
refresh my memory. How many times have fans been kicked out of male basketball games for doing the same thing?
Nothing. Nobody.
Never.
Ever.
not really.
Softball.
There have been more times where players have been kicked out of basketball games for doing stupid shit.
Right.
Right.
Remember, guys, they used to put up fucking spicy photos in front of the free throw line to distract the person shooting free throws for penalty shots.
And they had to get rid of that. And then of course there was one guy that literally took a picture of his own face, like he was holding his breath, and he blew it up.
Yep.
And he waved at her. And the thing is, it wasn't inappropriate. It was literally
Nope.
just his own face, just doing a goofy face, just oversized.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Oh, dude, that was hilarious. Actually, he made it on ESPN
Yeah.
for an interview.
I hate to point this out, but that's really not brag worthy. There used to be people getting on ESPN for the stupidest shit imaginable.
I know.
Yeah. It always has
Not wrong.
You're not wrong.
I know all the hardcore sports fans are going to say I'm just a nerd and I need to get over it. But ever since I got run up the flagpole in high school, I have no tolerance for any athletes, professional or otherwise.
No.
Fair.
Better than getting ran up the dick pole.
Jackal, it was the entirety of the baseball/basketball team from my high school. And of course, the cheerleaders were out there egging them on.
Oh.
Jackal, is that Nikki?
So
No, that's Blake grafted onto some woman's face.
Okay.
So not outlaw, Mando. So they would be a bunch of.
You're a cunt.
That's actually the nicest way to put it. Yes.
What a bunch of cunts.
Oh, God.
But of course, they're women. So, when you try to tell them to do something.
Women, listen to me.
They don't fucking do that. Is this your first time talking to women? Goddamn.
Well, Sean,
Yeah.
let me just put it to you this way. The school I graduated from, the class was so tiny. The baseball and the basketball team were essentially the same group of 9 guys.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. Okay.
The graduating class was 63 people.
Oh, that was a big class.
Wow, you grew up really rural.
I was adjacent to a class that had 12 that graduated. And they had a shotgun incident in the fucking front office.
Shotgun incident.
Yeah, he blew a fucking hole in the floor.
They had a shotgun incident or a shotgun wedding?
No, it was shotgun incident, and he blew a hole in the fucking floor. He got their attention. I don't remember whatever happened with that, but yeah.
Oh, you guys might find this really amusing, given what I eventually went on to do for the military. I blew a stove through a kitchen wall trying to make no-bake cookies.
Nice.
I'm still trying to figure out how that happened. I've never reproduced it.
Well, no-bake cookies, which means you don't even heat the shit up. You just mix it up.
No,
let it sit in the refrigerator.
You actually had to melt some stuff down on this one.
Okay, so you were melting the chocolate that goes into the cookies.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Were you using a double boiler?
Nope.
That's why.
Yeah, double boiler method. Yep.
You've got to use a double boiler to melt the chocolate that goes into the.
Yeah, but the thing that I'm still trying to figure out, and that to my knowledge, even the custodial team at that school are trying to figure out, how the hell did I blow the stove through the damn wall? Granted, they were going to take that wall out anyway during the summer to put in a new window.
Maybe that's why you just hurried it up.
$200, but.
All I could say is masterclass.
See, what makes this even funnier is I went on to the chemical corps in the army.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And you still couldn't figure out what the fuck you did to fucking do
Did
that.
you do chemical first, or was it medic first?
I was a medic to begin with, and then I switched over to chemical.
I can teach you a whole bunch of crazy shit to do with chemicals, but
So could I, but it would get us both arrested.
Right, and we cannot talk about it on YouTube, so
Tommy, half the stuff that we know, we can't even talk about in a backstage.
no, we can't. I love powder aluminum. I love it. It's a great
That
thing.
is so much fun in the appropriate amounts. And used for inappropriate things.
And rusty iron is so easy to find.
Oh, jeez. Yeah.
The proportions are a little harder to figure out, but yeah.
Let's not go any further.
That's why I said it the way I did.
Because, quite frankly, we could both tell stories.
Oh, God. Hey, by the way, if you want to destroy your fucking hard drive so that you can hide all your pedo shit, all you fucking sicko bastards that are in here, which there are none, build yourself some thermite.
See, Tommy, I'm going to be completely honest with you. When I was dealing with certain people on long field exercises that got the bright idea that my MOS field was not important, I didn't need to utilize the actual equipment. I just needed a soda bottle, an MRE heater, and some hot sauce.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
MRE bombs. It's a pressure bomb.
And add to that, you powder up the gum that used to come in those MREs.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yep. And that shit. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know the mixture.
You put that in the shower of whatever gym these ass clowns are going to after they've made like living hell for 2 weeks. Yeah.
And if you can add some dye to it, it's even funnier.
Oh, Tommy. I would actually get the broth from the ground beef patties that they started putting back into MREs and pouring that in there as well.
God, you say broth. I've been hanging out with Saunders too much.
Oh God!
Exactly. Go to the joke of him with his big booty broth.
But
not the Saunders Eve booty broth. No.
Do you know what the broth does? That oily quasi-edible concoction that they have in there.
It's literally
I imagine
excrement.
it's not going to be good for your feet if you're in the shower, but
it's literally excrement.
Let me put it to you this way: the odor is indescribable.
That's so fucking evil.
Note to any prospective military recruits listening to this: don't fuck with your chemical guy.
No, ever.
Especially if your chemical guy is a sadistic bastard that used to be a medic.
Right? Right?
Oh, and Chrome Dome brings something up. The chem light
Chrome Dome, that's absolutely evil.
Put that up there.
Chrome, yeah.
That is absolutely evil. If I was still in, I'd try it.
Oh God.
Ironically enough, at a couple of units that I was in, they got to the point where they inspected my gear to make sure that I wasn't taking MRE heaters home.
Oh Jesus.
Pop has his Pringles can story. Maybe one day I'll tell you about the 2-liter Mountain Dew bottle.
Did anybody?
Didn't I put it in chat earlier? He got the premium version of that.
Did he? I want to see all of that.
I don't know if he's gonna where he may share it. If he will,
He may not be able to, because Tim Pool will sue the fuck out of him.
Well, he'll at least do a DMCA takedown.
Yeah.
So on YouTube, no, Rumble, he could probably get away with it, but it was also a Rumble exclusive, so Rumble might actually comply. But in our group, in our Guildeds, he may be able to upload it, depending on the file size.
Let's also be honest. Tim Pool is almost as litigious of a little bastard as the Disney Corporation and Nintendo.
He's a milquetoast piece of shit.
But that's the thing. When you're in business, you have to be, because if you make exceptions for certain people, and then you want to go after somebody who's actually blatantly copy or re-uploading your stuff, defense is going to bring up, no, you allowed other people to do this. Why are we excluded?
Right.
I'm not saying that it's wrong. I'm just saying he's a litigious little bastard.
Mm-hmm.
But when you're a business owner at that level, you have to be.
He's a fucking Jew. That's all there is to it.
I'm not going to touch that one.
No.
I am going to say it.
Now, just shorten it by saying he's a butthole lover.
No, he's a fucking Jew.
Is he behaving?
All right, well, it's your
like
stream, Tony.
Stereotype? Yes.
He does exactly everything that all of those podcasters do. It's not about a race thing or
I've seen this.
Or a not liturgical, but creed. He is about protecting his own and making his brand, and he will fucking follow it to his grave. Just the same that Abraham did in the Bible. I am going to call it out right there.
I am gonna say this one positive about Mr. Timmy Pool. At least he got the Romulan wannabe off of his show.
Right. And I don't dislike and I don't dislike the guy, by the way. I I think he has a place in this world. Honestly, Benny Johnson is a fucking Catholic trash piece
They
of shit.
are. Would you say that they are? Let's say these creators are the spectrum.
Yeah, they
And
are on the spectrum.
Spectrum, depending on where we individually lie, we will be like, okay, we're more in favor of this or more in favor of that, less favorable to this. They are
I
a spectrum
I can agree with where you're going on that.
Yeah.
I
Sorry,
can definitely agree with where you're going there.
Okay. And I gave us another gem here. I've already seen this, so I know what it is.
Oh God.
It's short. It's hilarious.
This is great. I love this. I've seen it before.
Shut the fuck up, libtard. Sydney's hot as you just mad no one wants to fuck you ugly ass Dexter's lab looking bitch.
Nice.
AI is fucking getting way too good for its own good.
Well, and why were you with that purple-haired bitch in the first place?
You're not
This
wrong.
is on you, dumbass.
Well, hang on. He could have been there on a bet, on a dare, or he could have been getting paid.
Now you're making excuses for stupid people.
This is
where Ideocracy level 9,000 comes in.
Hey, Tommy, like you frequently like to say, $20 is $20.
Oh, now that's not mine.
That's Rhino.
But I do agree. $20 is $20.
Let's just be fair. With the possible exception of Jackal, any one of us would take out a land whale for dinner for $20.
You can't feed a land whale with $20.
No.
You know what I'm getting at.
Yeah, I do, but I wouldn't do it.
I mean, give me a harpoon, sure.
One of
You're going to need more than that. You need a copy of Moby Dick on deck. Always.
Cliff, was it
you
you?
can go to a fast food restaurant for a date for $20.
Hey, Cliff,
you
was
can't.
Hey, Cliff, was it you that posted the meme in Gilded a while back with the anime cartoon girls? I want someone to take me out.
Yes.
On a date or with a sniper rifle.
Surprise me. Yeah, I did post that one.
That's one of the best ones you've posted in a while.
Oh my God. That's awesome.
I get into an opinion.
And well, I've got a wrench in this game. My ex-wife, the second one, started out at like maybe 180 pounds overweight. Well, she was overweight and 180 pounds. When she decided that she didn't want to be married to me anymore, she was 330 pounds.
Okay, Tommy, I'm going to ask you this question in absolutely no seriousness.
My dick was long enough to reach the end.
That wasn't the question. Was she overweight or under tall?
She was overweight. She was 5'4". Well, 5'5", according to her, but yeah. I'm 5'6". I'm not that tall.
Tommy, how protective are you of your channel?
Not very.
Okay, well then that answers this question.
Did you get
I got another Gendai pick that
put it up.
I had to ask.
Put it up.
Oh no, this is gonna be bad.
Oh no, no.
Yeah.
Oh no! Oh no! No!
And I know this is bad.
This is bad. This is bad.
This is only bad. There's no good in this.
I'll wait till he comes back so he can.
All
see
right, play it
Oh,
again.
there he is.
Play it again. Oh, this chick?
Did you just finish
Yeah.
inside of me?
I don't know. Why don't you check your husband's mouth?
That is.
Oh God.
That is
my
both
God.
hilarious and so wrong at the same time. Oh
my God.
No, that's why I was like, I have to ask permission. on this
Oh yeah, that was
that's
perfect, dude.
fucking hilarious.
No.
Why would they give me banned? I don't get it. The guy puked up fucking oatmeal
Milk.
pudding or something.
Yeah, he puked up milk. That's all.
Right.
There you go.
When Blake comes back, you need to send that to Blake and Pop for fucked up honey.
I'm sure he's already done that.
Imagine Pop's reaction to that one.
Oh, he's gonna puke.
Oh, in the big pop puke.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
That's a make pop puke.
Hey, I know this is probably not the right place to ask this question, but I'm going to ask it here anyway because I want more than just you guys' opinions. When in the super chats, when I slip those random things that make Pop nauseous, is that funny or should I stop doing it?
It's hilarious. Don't
Look
stop.
at this. Look at this. I'm getting defended.
Yeah, it's
All
good.
right.
Your defense is misplaced. I'm a sick motherfucker.
So I've got one person that says to keep doing those to Pop every now and then.
Oh yeah, definitely. They tried to do it on Tim's cast.
Yeah, it was Susan McCarley that sent in the Pringles can.
Yeah,
Yep,
I saw that.
Yep, and they just hammered them on the Pringles can.
Yes. And that was actually brought up because there were so many people that kept saying it. And Tim's
Yep,
like going,
yep.
hey, what's
He's
this?
like, what the fuck is this?
What's with, we got a lot of people commenting Pringles can. What's that about?
Mm-hmm.
And Pop had the look on his face of, oh, I can't believe you people did this.
Yep. And he just, oh my God, this is for the uncensored version.
Which
I watched that. Oh, that part of it. That was Gende put that out there. And that video was awesome, by the way. Thank you, sir.
That is fucking hilarious.
Oh,
Wait,
yeah.
He already did put it out?
Yeah, it's on Rumble. Look up Gande's channel on Rumble.
Oh, so he made a clip of it. Okay.
Yes. And it's fucking hilarious because Pop's like, oh my God, will you guys shut up?
Never.
No.
Hey, he has weaponized us too many times that we can't weaponize it against him.
Right?
Gonna weaponize it against his butthole.
Oh man,
okay, that's a point that needs to be assessed.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, that definitely deserves a point there, Jackal.
There was no homo points on that one.
I already have some from Sean for posting that one picture of that character saying gay.
Oh, is this it? And the Oscar goes to? Is that it, Gendai?
Yep, that's it.
Oh.
Play it.
I'm getting it set up. Patience.
Perfect.
Patience.
Perfect. God damn, I'm gonna get this channel banned.
You keep trying, yet it doesn't happen.
No. This is fucking awesome.
I couldn't believe how much mucus came out of my lungs.
What the fuck is this dude?
Felt like I could
Rumble ads.
In the woods.
No.
Does the little kid get thrown into the river by John Wayne?
We dropped Amber's notebook in it.
Trailer.
There we go.
Joining us tonight to talk about this and so much more is Terrence Pop.
How you doing?
I'm doing great. What about you?
Well, it was an interesting flight out here.
Oh, why is that?
God.
Well, as soon as you get on the aircraft, you know there's going to be 1 to 3 babies crying.
Well, duh.
You're breathing other people's butt gases and stank breath, and I would say some sick cooter juice.
Fat chicks need love too, but they gotta pay.
And I had a guy sitting next to me, pretty good. But in front of me, there was a woman that
farting
stank just wafted. There was something wrong with one of her organs.
Release the Kraken.
Because it was malfunctioning.
I imagine something related to the intestinal tract.
It was terrible.
Don't be a quitter. Hit her in the shitter, screen 5.
Well, thanks for letting us know and bringing us back to that place. Who are you? What do you do?
Well, I'm retired military. I did 33 years in the service, 21 active, the rest guard reserve time. And now I just do comedy to stop suicide.
Right on. Cool. Well, thanks for hanging out.
I know.
You don't know her story. Meth and dick. It's always meth and dick.
All right. Suze McCarley says, Pop Pringles, tell the story.
Oh my God.
Is it a naughty story?
Yeah, that's for the uncensored.
You'd like to think that, wouldn't you?
Let's go.
Listen, all right. Thank you, Susie. I appreciate it.
Allegedly.
Here we go. Quinn says, have a Pringles can for the popster.
Oh my God.
We'll save that for the after show.
Wow. Oh my Lord. You guys are gonna lose
they're
all respect for me when I tell you this.
They're all spam blasting in the super chat. Pringles. There's like 7 Pringles.
Oh. Refill your drinks, empty your bladders, rethink your lives after that video. We'll be right back.
Oh, the perfect is a rhino at the very end too, by the way.
Right. I know. It's so well, that clip, I know Jackal uses it a lot.
The one guy that was laughing his ass off knew he had seen the Pringles video.
Phil?
That's terrible.
Yeah, the one dude that was laughing so fucking hard and his face is all red. He knew what
Phil Labonte is aware of Pop.
Oh yeah. That's
probably how he got the invite.
Yep.
It wouldn't surprise me because what is it? Nate said in our Gilded support chat over the last God knows how many years he's been trying to reach out to Tim. I've tried reaching out to Cassandra and Sour Patch when they were in charge of booking, but
Cassandra's a bitch. She's a Puerto Rican.
She gets some shit wrong every now and again.
She's a Puerto Rican, and her fucking whole thing is she's going off about the Gaza bullshit. She's wrong.
I haven't seen that.
Oh God, just get on Twitter and follow her. Oh
Why?
fuck. She is going completely ballistic about they're starving them, they're fucking genociding them, they're doing all this shit.
No, they're just fucking them.
Well, and the whole fucking thing is bullshit because they're not doing that. The Gazans are all fucking Hamas. They're fucking just total pieces of shit.
Thank you, Tommy. I have been trying to explain that to people for months.
Oh my God, they are total fucking tards.
Why are we caring about what these sand people are doing to each other over there in the armpit of the world? Who cares?
It's not even that.
Armpit. If you take the globe and tattoo it on somebody's ass, it's the ass crack of the world.
It's the ass crack? Oh, so that means all the oil is just the shit oozing out of the ass.
No, that's...
Gentlemen, I have to disagree with you. Anyone who's been to NTC will agree with this. Port Irwin, California is the asshole of the world.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. I managed to escape that in my 10 years of the Army.
San Francisco was so fucking hell.
Well, there's a reason I refer to California as Cali fuck ya.
Well, did you guys ever hear my story of 2019 San Francisco.
Is this before or after the shit started multiplying on the sidewalks?
This was before the lockdown, and the shit storm was already happening.
Okay.
So I went to Colombia in June of that year, 2019, and met my girlfriend and had a great time. So I was going to go down there for 2.5 weeks. Left on the 23rd, I think it was, and came back on the 6th of January. So I made a mistake. I made a big mistake. My passport was expiring in 6 months during that time period. They won't let you fly if your passport is expiring in 6 months. The Colombia would not accept me, in other words.
Okay, so it wasn't the Americans that said no, it was the Colombians.
No, it was the Colombians. So I had to make and I didn't understand what the hell was going on during this whole process, because they grounded me in San Francisco. They would not let me on the plane. And they're like, you've got to go down to the passport office and get your passport renewed. And I'm like, what? What the fuck is going on? Anyway, I figured out, because they finally got it through my thick skull, because I have a thick skull, by the way. Dude, fix your shit. So I went downtown San Francisco. I took the BART, as they call it, Bay Area Rapid Transit train, from the airport. Went down there, and then I was looking for the FBI building, because it's an FBI building. I couldn't find the fucking thing. It kept sending me to this goddamn parking lot that was connected to this thing. And I'm using my phone. It's like, what the fuck? Anyway, I finally figured out, okay, the office is 6 blocks over. And I get over there, and I had a bunch of shit with me, because I was bringing some towels and a French press coffee maker thing. And these guys, they're like, all right, let's go. And I said, I need to renew my passport. And they're, okay, well, we got to check out all your shit. So take off your belt, take off your shoes, all this other crap. Damn near take off your pants. Those fucking guys. And they're laughing the whole
buy you
time.
dinner first?
No, they didn't even offer me lunch.
Did they give you a reach around?
No, I didn't even get that.
Man, Tom,
So-
you're just not trying hard enough.
So here's the funniest part. So this French press coffee maker thing that I brought, it was glass and steel, and I never opened the box. I knew what it was, and I was trying to be a good host or a good guest or whatever. Ended up breaking the fucking thing when I was there. But anyway, they had to open it up, and they'd never seen one of those. This is their FBI agents. They had to open they'd never seen the French press. They had to open up the box and pull it out. And what's this? And I told them what it was. It's a coffee maker. And they're like,
oh, that's right, because they get their coffee from Keurig.
Well, no, they've got these big
Or Starbucks.
They've got the Navy presses that are different, and we want to talk about that. Anyway, those fucking things are nasty. Anyway, they're like, oh, all right, this is cool. And then one guy says, hey, I might get one of those. That's kind of nice. Anyway, I get through that, and I'm sitting up there in the goddamn office, get my place in line, and I'm like, I want to go to Colombia, and I've got to renew my passport. And they're like, well, they actually came through for me. I got it at the last minute. It was like 5:30 in the afternoon. They chased us out of the office, and I'm just sitting there waiting. They chased us out of there. They made us go down to because the office was on like the 4th floor. They made us go down to the 2nd floor, which was a lunch area. Nothing's open, of course. You couldn't buy anything. Couldn't eat anything. It's just, so I'm sitting there with my fucking laptop, and I found an outlet, and I plugged it in. And my girlfriend in Colombia is like, "Where the fuck are you? What's going on?" And I'm telling her I'm stuck in San Francisco. But the worst part was I had to walk around downtown Cisco, get a new photo for my passport, get it sent to me. Then I had to go to another office to get something else. And the whole time I'm walking around downtown San Francisco. All the druggies are out there everywhere. There was this chick that had a fight with a goddamn trash can. She literally was fighting with the trash can. She was so fucking whacked out of her mind. And I'm like, holy fuck.
I think I saw that. I think Donut Operator did a breakdown of that video.
Yeah, I walked across the street, and she was still fighting with that thing. And then she wanted to pick a fight with me, and I just kept walking. Oh, fuck, man. I'll tell you what. All those places that I went, because I went to a CVS to get the photo. Then I went to a Staples outlet to get the PDF and imprint the photo and get my document all together, print it out. Those places don't exist anymore in San Francisco. So if you ever, and and this was the thing that saved me, was the fact that they had a United States state office in San Francisco. If I had been in LA or somewhere else, I'd have been fucked. I would have had to come home. But because it was there, I was able to renew my passport for $160 to expedite it, which is fucking ridiculous. You'd think, oh yeah, if you need an expedite fee, you're going to spend $200. No, I spent $30 extra to get it expedited.
Hey,
they're like,
Tommy,
huh?
You remember when we were talking about a possible subject for tonight was the recent geological activity?
Oh yes.
This
What
is
happened?
a new one. This is a new one in my feed earlier today. Mount, I'm probably going to butcher the name, so apologies. Luwo Topi, Lucky in Indonesia erupted with 11 miles of ash in the sky.
Yes. That's the one in Indonesia, isn't it?
Yes, Indonesia.
Yeah. Yep, I saw that one too.
Okay.
Well,
what geological events have been going on?
It's
you're not even aware?
I've been, aside from Gilded, I've been unplugged.
Oh, you didn't know about...
in the last week, I've had 2 tsunami warnings issued in my area.
Yep.
Did Logo go
here?
There was an eruption in Kamchatka earlier this week, and the week prior, there was an underground volcano eruption that sent a tsunami warning.
Yep.
What is it?
8.8.
Wow.
Yeah, 8.8 Richter, which is number 5, I believe, in recorded history.
Yes.
That's impressive.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
So there was a huge tsunami.
Yeah,
this
it
morning.
seems like the Pacific continental shelf is going through some motions. It's
It's
about the
being a
best way I
bit.
could describe it.
Well, like I said, did you have Lizzo decide to cannonball off a cruise ship in your area?
She's lost 200. Dude, she's lost 200 pounds. She's not able to do that anymore.
Yeah, no, she recently came out with her new body, and it's better, but it's nowhere near where it should ever have been in the first place.
Okay, so all right, let me rephrase that then. Did Gorlock do a cannonball off of a cruise ship
Yes.
in your area?
Yeah, because Scorlock keeps getting bigger.
What the?
Uh,
Like I said earlier, I step away for a couple of days and everything goes to hell.
Well, and the guys, you remember, there's more than one Gorlock.
it's always gonna be
what?
hell. I don't know why you're so expecting of positiveness. It's always hell.
Wait,
Okay,
wait. So you're saying there's more than one?
Yes, there's more than one Gorlock.
Yeah.
Okay. I just didn't know that they were multiplying.
Oh, and it.
Yeah, they multiply like cells in a body. It's called
Cancer?
Oh, damn it. No, it's different.
Mitosis?
No, really close. It ends in cis.
Yeah.
Obesis, I think.
Obesis.
No, but in all seriousness, to answer Jekyll's question, when I went on this vacation, I had incredibly low standards and priorities, and the first 2 days of it was so bad and so poorly. It did so poorly on meeting those incredibly low expectations that I almost went back to work on Tuesday.
I mean, I can understand that.
All right, when a vacation is so bad that you're thinking, I may as well just go back to work. If I'm going to get pissed off, I may as well get my normal pay rate and save my vacation time for later. That says something.
Right. I have a question for you, and this
What's
is
that?
a religious question. It's not anything weird. So,
Tommy, it's you.
well, no, it's not at all. I have 3 blocks down from me is a Lutheran church,
Okay.
and they have been doing the gathering push.
Yeah. It's called outreach. They do that occasionally.
Okay, well, my question is it worth going to listen to their singing and weirdness or whatever they're doing? Because I've seen it on the web. It's a big performance.
Yeah.
Is it worth experiencing?
That's entirely a question you have to answer for yourself. I can't answer it for you, Tommy.
No, I'm not
And
asking.
I'm biased because I am Lutheran.
I know, and that's why I'm asking you this question. I'm not saying.
What synod is it?
I don't know.
Because I go to a Wisconsin Synod church.
Mm-hmm.
Wisconsin Synod is generally a lot more conservative, a lot less touchy-feely, a lot less tutti-frutti of all that other bullshit that you see going on in a lot of other churches.
Mm-hmm.
Wisconsin Synod does not have, generally speaking, women doing any kind of teaching aside from Sunday school to children.
Okay.
So there is that, if that's something that you're even remotely worried about.
It doesn't bother me at all.
As far as what you consider weirdness to a Lutheran, it's probably going to be like, oh, okay, that's just a Tuesday.
Okay.
So you really aren't giving me a lot to work with on on that particular one, pal.
Well, and I don't have a lot to work with because I've never researched any of it. I probably ought to just stop and walk into the atrium and talk to the priests if
Well-
there are any in there.
Not a
Well,
bad idea.
You probably won't get the pastor there.
Mhm.
What you would probably end up doing is meeting up with what's referred to as either the ushers or the elders.
Mm-hmm.
And typically, at least at the church I go to, every Sunday you have one or two of the elders out in the vestibule to meet people that are guests that have not attended the church previously. Say hello, ask where they're from, give them a brief rundown on what's going on for that particular Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't have one of the elders there, you're going to have at least one usher out there who's handing out bulletins, trying to give as warm of a greeting as possible. Basically, just trying to put a good public face forward when people.
And I'm the wrong person to meet one of those.
Probably.
Well, Tommy, I'm going to be blunt with you. If you come into the church that I go to, and I'm one of the ushers that week, you'll come in, say, do your stuff, and I'll be like, oh, okay, well, here's a bulletin. If you'd like to take a seat, cool. If you'd like to chat, cool. And generally speaking, at the church I go to, they do everything they can not to really get bent out of shape. We've had a couple of incredibly racist little twats come in who, those are the only people that I've seen in the year or so that I've been going to this church tell them where the pastor himself has basically told them, you need to drop the attitude or come back when you want to be civilized, because we're not going to put up with that here.
Yeah, that's not me.
Oh, so activists.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say anything more.
Right.
It's not really my place.
So go ahead, Tommy.
I was going to say, I'm not a Christian. You all know that. I'm mostly pagan leaning and Gnostic, or not agnostic, but Gnostic leaning.
Yeah.
So I accept there is a higher power, but I don't know what that power is.
Yeah.
And I don't know how to recognize it. That's what Gnostic is. Agnostic says a different
There is
thing
no higher
altogether.
authority whatsoever.
Right.
It gets mistaken for atheist on a regular basis.
Right. And I had a discussion the other day with one of our members, and I had to tell them this is the difference between the two.
Mm-hmm.
And it went really well. And everybody understood, the two of us understood that this was the difference. But I'm curious because I can see that this Lutheran church down the street from me is actually pretty active. Yeah. And they have a lot of people that go in there. And there's also a group that I know is not Lutheran, or, well, they're Lutheran, but they're probably really, really, shall we say, what do they call the,
Are they proselytizing?
No, they're not. They have a farm, and they bring food to share. That's actually a very common thing with Lutheran denominations, whether it's Missouri Synod or Wisconsin Synod.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Typically,
what I'm getting at though is they are very orthodox. You can tell by their dress.
There's not really an orthodoxy to Lutheranism.
Well, then these might not be.
So maybe
Lutheran.
best described as conservatively dressed.
They dress like fucking Quakers.
Okay, you're probably dealing. you're probably dealing with Mennonites.
The Mennonite, they might be a Mennonite group that comes to the Lutheran Church.
It's
to-
entirely possible. Those are very similar.
Right, and as far as I can see, they share. They don't sell their wares. They
No,
share the food.
What I started to say is it doesn't matter what branch of the Lutheran Church you're going to, Wisconsin
Mhm.
Synod, Missouri Synod, one of the European branches of it.
Mhm.
You go to a Lutheran church, it's going to be the roughly 1 hour service, some kind of Bible study, but between the Bible study and the service, unless it's one of the big mega churches where they do like seven services on a Sunday morning, you're going to get some food. They always have stuff to snack on, stuff to almost full-fledged meals, and that's even
Their
on-
excuse for a potluck.
It's not quite a full
Well,
potluck.
not an excuse, but
Well,
it's their
it's not-
contribution to the community.
It's not quite a potluck, but the whole idea is, but before the Bible study hour, you have a period of time for fellowship, which at some point years ago, the Lutheran Church decided the best way to have fellowship, have a snack.
Break
So-
bread with your
Break
brethren.
bread and have conversation.
Pretty
Break
much.
bread with your brethren. Yes.
Much. And
Oh, it's not very dissimilar to chow time in the army.
yeah. Now the problem with a lot of Lutheran churches, and I will be the first to admit this, you've got the people who are the stereotypical Sunday morning Christians. They'll go there, they'll be nice, they'll be polite, and as soon as you leave line of sight, did you see what he was wearing?
Oh
Did
my
you-
God.
Oh, the fucking FRG.
Oh, his
Yeah,
hair was
equivalent.
so fucking dirty.
Basically.
Oh, that guy was.
Now-
he-
Now, the church I go to is so tiny that if there is such a group like that, they are very, very hidden. But I'm sure that there's a few of the ladies that cackle like hens behind the scenes.
Which is, to me, I know Tommy doesn't think I'm an atheist, but I
oh,
still
it was
think
you
I am.
I was talking about.
Yeah.
All right, you gave yourself away. I was
Oh
trying
no,
to keep you hidden.
that's no secret. But it sounds like, what is it? This is what I have really against most of the organized religions is they play the parishioners, they play the part while the activity is going on for religious ceremony. But this is what I find interesting about Christians is in a religion that's not supposed to be about judgment until the afterlife, because we're not supposed to judge. Okay, I'm speaking what I know a Christian to be from my observations.
Sure.
So, not Ella, Mando, I'm not trying to target you on this.
Hey, dude,
specifically or anything.
when was the last time I jumped down anyone's throat without there being receipts?
You're not, but I'm trying to also not have misinterpretation well beforehand at the same time. But I have never met a more judgmental group where their religion is really revolved around not being judgmental.
I can completely agree with you there.
Okay.
I will be the very first one to say that the Lutheran denomination, for all of the good we try to put out there, we do a lot of damage to ourselves. The stereotype of the henpecked church husband is a thing in the Lutheran community.
Yeah.
I'm not going to deny it. I'm not going to defend it either.
Well, and I can back
we
that
are-
up, but continue.
We are all guilty to some extent of being judgmental asses towards people when we have no business being judgmental asses.
You're not wrong.
And
So,
my whole thing is when it comes to the church, I take a sit back and watch approach. Tuesday
Mhm.
night when I missed Pop's stream for the most part,
Mhm.
that's because we were doing a call meeting that since my church and another church in the area basically share a pastor, every time that or he's been trying to retire, and every time they do a call meeting, we're alternating which site is doing the call. I had to drive 30 minutes to Marshfield to sit there and listen to them jaw jack for almost an hour while I was reading through the documentation to decide which one was going to get my vote. Spoiler alert, I don't think any of them are going to are going to respond positively to this call request.
You are not worthy.
It's, that's a totally different stream, and it's not something I'm prepared
I
to
know.
speak of at this point in time.
That's
It's
why I
good.
said it, not you.
But I strongly suspect that I'm going to be missing another live stream because they're going to be having another call meeting probably in the next 2 months. Because we have been hunting for a new pastor for the entire time I've been at this church. Problem with the Lutheran denomination, especially in the Wisconsin Synod, we're aging out badly.
Right.
And you're not having enough young
I am probably the youngest.
clergymen.
I am probably the youngest single man that regularly attends the church that I go to.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you put your name up for for the position then?
Because he doesn't want it. He wants a fucking wife.
Because in the Lutheran Church, Wisconsin Synod, you have to be an ordained minister. You can't become an ordained minister unless you're willing to go through a minimum of 8 years of training.
Right.
And you haven't gone through their prerequisites.
Exactly. And at 44 years old, I'm going to be looking at retiring by the time I'm out of the Synod or out of that anyway. So
Do they allow for interim leadership?
that's what the elders are for.
Who's to say? Because I know you're very devout.
Well, the thing is that the church elders are the ones that will take over if the pastor isn't available for whatever reason.
Oh, and they don't want to relinquish that control?
No. It's because of the simple fact that the pastor doesn't want to step down until he's got a replacement already lined up.
It's
that makes sense.
The pastor,
kind of like a almost primogeniture type of hierarchy inheritance, but it's not a firstborn son. It is whoever in the church is available to go and have a parishion.
kind of sort of. I'd have to actually get some material together to really give you an intelligible discussion on this. And
But the Lutherans are not one of the more popular denominations, so it's kind of hard to recruit sometimes.
The Lutheran Church is very traditional, very much against the alphabet community.
Good.
Very much.
And very much unwilling to adapt to the world.
And it's hard to get maybe a Catholic to convert to your side.
Well,
honestly, it's not that hard to get a Catholic to convert. It's harder to get a Lutheran to convert to Catholicism than the other way around.
That's what I imagine. It's harder to get a Lutheran to go to Catholicism than it is a Catholic to go to Lutheran.
Well, the worst part is the two are fluid.
Not true. Not even
they
close.
are.
Tommy,
They are. They are fluid.
I grew up in this particular church. I've been confirmed in this particular church. I have dealt with this particular church my entire life. I've also dealt with Catholics quite a few times. They're not exactly fluid. They share a lot of ideologies. I think that's where you're getting your mix-up at.
There's no mix-up. I know the two are
There's a
fluid.
major mix-up, but this is not the right place to have this conversation.
Okay.
It's going to turn into a very shitty conversation.
No, not at all.
This is Edmund, I will hunt you down.
Not to give you a hug.
I'll give you a hug.
Yeah, Edmund, that's one of those. If you've noticed, there's very few things that I don't joke about. That's one of them.
But Edmund, you got to grab your ankles when I give you the hug.
Whoa! Oh, that's now that is homo suspicion point assessed.
No, that's called punishment.
But as far as your original question, Tommy, the best answer I can give you is just go to the thing, talk to a few of the folks, and see what they have to say. That's literally the best advice I can give you, and that's going to be for any denomination out there.
Well, I'm going to have to do it on a non-Sunday because that's when they do their gathering thing.
Yeah, it's called services.
Yeah, I don't want anything to do with that shit. I just want to talk to somebody. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get that. And generally speaking, Lutheran pastors are very willing to communicate with people, at least in the Wisconsin Synod. I can't speak to the Missouri Synod or any of the other ones in the United States.
Right. And I don't know what this group is at all. I know that my experience in the Navy chaplains was a very positive experience with the Catholics, with a Greek Orthodox priest, with a whole bunch of people. And it was all about spiritual growth. It was not about any of the bullshit. And they understood my pagan leanings and why I didn't like the rigidity of the church or the bullshit that goes with the church.
I am going to be completely honest with you, Tommy. In my time in the military, some of the best folks I ever dealt with were the chaplains.
Yeah.
But also at the same time, some of the most obnoxious Bible thumpers I've ever encountered. Honestly, they weren't the chaplains. They were the NCOs.
No, they never were. They were,
There was one sergeant I deployed to Iraq with who, I will not say his name or his nickname, because if anybody is watching, this guy would definitely know I'm talking about him. He was Southern Baptist. He was highly obnoxious about it.
Those are the worst.
And this particular individual was one of those who gives military Christians a bad name. And he got up in my face 1 week before we deployed, going on about how Jesus was this, Jesus was that. And he was like, do you agree that Jesus Christ was probably a black man because of all these physical descriptors?
What?
No, he would have been Middle Eastern.
Well, what I said to him was, it doesn't matter what I believe. It doesn't matter what you believe. All that matters is that he lived, he died for our sins, and that he was a human being. Anything more than that, you're just splitting hairs and causing arguments. And with this unit, we don't need to do that.
Yeah, I wouldn't even call it Middle Eastern, Shackle. He would have been Mediterranean.
That's
copper skinned.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's one of the things I said or would have said to the guy. But when I mentioned that it's something that doesn't need to be argued about, the man just flipped the fuck out.
This is a stupid argument.
And I just stood there listening to him, and at the end I was like, may God bless you and keep you, and just walked away.
Where's the thug life? That deserves it.
I'm bringing it up now.
Well, okay.
That is thug life, sir. Thank you.
Here's the thing. You guys consider that to be a thug life? For at the end of every Lutheran service that I've been in for the last 30 years. Well, it may as well be 30 years. It's one of these things where we end with the benediction. And the benediction is basically, may the Lord bless you and keep you, and may make his face shine upon you. I essentially gave him half of the benediction and then walked away.
Dude.
Wow.
You are a shining light. Thank
Yeah.
you.
That's awesome.
So
And
I
honestly,
gotta...
you have given us a very good window into the faith.
No, I've given you a window into how I interact with the faith.
No, you have given us a good window into the faith. It doesn't matter what your faith is or how it is interpreted. You have given us a window into the faith. The faith is a very ethereal thing. And
okay, I can give you that one.
And the reason I say this is because myself being leaning toward pagan and being practicing,
Mm-hmm.
I will tell you the same thing is said within the circles of the Wiccan, but they really don't have a good, solid base to preach from, if you will.
Okay. Let me ask you a quick question, then I'm going to let you finish your thoughts.
Yeah, no, please, because my thought is ethereal.
Aside from certain things that you all have definitely heard me go off on, am I what you would consider to be a judgmental individual?
Me?
No. Do you guys consider me to be a judgmental individual?
You? No.
No,
Me?
not really.
Yes.
With certain demographics, yes, but it's because we all, regardless of religion, judge the same individuals alongside you.
Yeah. Right. Now, here's the other part to that question. If I am a fairly non-judgmental individual, and I've dealt with 20 years of military bullshit, what do you think the source of that non-judgmentalism is?
Well, it has to be the church because it ain't the military.
The Lutheran Church is built on the basis on three really simple tenets. You achieve God's grace through Christ alone, through faith alone, and you achieve eternal life through grace alone. If those are the three tenets of the church, how am I going to add to them when dealing with you ass clowns?
We love
you can add to it by doing exactly what you're doing.
Exactly. You're
and
being
talking
honest about the questions.
I mean, if we're going to talk about, I'm not going to. The best word I can think of at the moment is mascot or representative. I think you are not being a mascot, but I think you are being a good representative.
And you're not proselytizing. I can't say
you're
that
just
word.
saying this is X, Y, and Z. This is what we're about, and then you go into a little deeper details. But what I'm not hearing is judgmental. I'm not hearing X, Y, Z's bad, ABC's bad because they don't believe our way. It is because some of them they're of the same faith, just a different denomination.
Right.
You're not being a dick about anything. You're not being you better what is it? What
you're not pushing your religion.
Like this.
Yes.
What Fitz was putting up, you're a Catholic, you go to hell. Go to hell, boy.
Well, okay, and
that's Baptist, by the way.
Well, here's the other part to that. From the tenets that I mentioned that my faith operates under, the Christ alone, grace alone, faith alone, what place do I have to make those kinds of statements? It's very much like with the red pill thought process. You can't really get somebody into red pill unless they've had something that has happened to make them want to go and look at it. The best
red pill doesn't seek people. People seek the red pill.
now,
And just like I think the same should be for religion.
and that's
Religion should not seek parishioners. Parishioners should seek religion.
and that
When
if
they're
you
ready to
notice,
do so.
if you
Sorry, I
notice-
keep stepping on you.
it's okay. If you notice, that's exactly the way I try to treat this. I don't
doing a good
push my
job.
faith on other people because it's not my place to do it. Would I like to see this entire community find some form of a faith background? Yes. Am I going to tell you you have to go Lutheran? No.
And the other thing you should also try though is
what you believe.
Yeah, but another thing you also do is you don't try to make it turn into a faith background. That's how cults start.
Exactly.
That's the last thing you want to do is start a cult.
Exactly.
Pine, fuck you. Make Tommy great again. What the hell is that all about?
I mean, Tommy was never great in the first place.
Exactly.
Hang on.
He's always been fucked up.
Maybe he's saying Tommy needs to grate on people's nerves more.
Have I grated on you guys' nerves?
Not recently.
Not from my perspective, at least.
No,
Well, I
not really.
need to work on that.
Tommy, like I said, not recently.
Right? I know I've got.
I just get the get your head out of your ass and stop fucking around speech multiple times over.
Well, Jack, you get that from everyone.
Yes, because you guys keep telling me what great things I can do if I could just do it, but here I am fucking around playing 7 Days to Die instead.
Well, you're
not wrong, but at least you're self-aware of it.
That's not good enough.
You guys didn't hear the discussion that Jackal and I had last night. Him and I
that discussion because I was there too.
You got in late, but the meat of the discussion was talking about learning how to program.
Mm-hmm.
And he's got Raspberry Pi shit, so he's going to be dealing with Python. And I hate Python. That is a terrible fucking language. You can do it in C, but it's a bitch. Anyway.
Okay,
it's
hang
all,
on.
It's all terrible.
I need to ask this question real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Is Python a bitch, or is the end user a bitch?
No, it's the fucking language, man. The language sucks. We're not talking about a person. We're talking about a language.
Well, I'm sorry the linguistics I used was bad, but we're trying to keep it YouTube friendly.
I know you were making a joke, and it's all good, dude. By the way, I want to thank you for actually talking to us about this, because this is something we need to broach.
Mm-hmm.
We all need to talk about this, and it doesn't matter what faith or what path you choose, but you need something greater than you. Honestly, you
Whether
really
it be
do.
Community, God, or country.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
I don't disagree.
it could be just the country. It could be just
community.
Just your community. You need something greater than you to survive in this world. This is Pop's creed. Don't off yourself.
Yep.
Because you're sad about some bullshit bitch that fucked around with your buddy. Or you're getting fucked in the courts. It doesn't matter. You're better than this. You can survive it. We need to all definitely make sure we're following this creed, because that's what it is. It's a creed. Am I wrong?
You're not wrong, and I'm gonna point this out. A lot of people, especially theologians, would call me a heretic for this one. Most religious beliefs out there, whether they're paganistic or monotheistic, began with a single person believing in something that they couldn't quite quantify.
Not wrong.
Nope.
And that's something a lot of people have a really hard time wrapping their brain pans around.
It's hard to make the leap.
And I'm the very first one to admit I don't have all the answers. I don't necessarily have any of the answers. I know what I've learned in the holy book that I follow, which is the Bible. I know what Luther wrote in his small catechism. Are those the correct things? I don't know. I'll find out when I die.
Well, I've had this conversation with Tommy before. You guys possess something I do not, which is faith. Tommy and I have had talks about his beliefs. You and I, Mando, we've had talks about yours. You guys have something I can't quantify. I can't put into in a programming language a value set, because I don't understand it, or I have an incapability of it, or maybe I just haven't had the aha moment in my life happen. All three are possible.
Yeah.
But you guys possess something I don't, and I am kind of jealous of it. Because
and
the
if you notice-
absence of that higher power, or my absence of belief in it, is something that I see people have contentment with about it. They feel their lives are enriched because of that belief. And I look at people like that and go, I'm happy for you, because I can't experience that.
Well, Sean, if you've noticed, I will be more than happy to talk about my belief system with anyone who asks about it, but I am not going to go and initiate the conversation.
Right.
Because
that, I think, is if I were to attribute a person of faith who is, I think, a good person of faith, they wait for the flock to come to them. They don't seek one. The ones who seek one seek power. Go to a rabbi, a pastor, or just anybody of a denomination that they know that's what they believe. That's a seeker. Indulge the seekers.
And what I typically do when I see somebody who is struggling, let's say hypothetically, I didn't know you from Adam. And I encountered you having just a really bad day at a Walmart, just a straight up breakdown for whatever reason. I would approach you and be like, look, you don't know me, I don't know you, I can tell you're struggling. Can I take a couple of minutes and pray with you? I'm not trying to convince you to join a church or anything else. I would just like a couple of minutes to pray, maybe help you feel a little bit better.
You've talked about this before.
That's very charitable of you.
And the thing is, sometimes people say, absolutely, do a little 2-minute prayer after I find out the person's name, find out what's happening. And then I wish them a pleasant day and I depart.
Well, in the absence of information about what is bringing the subject down, I think that is the best that you can offer somebody going, hey, it seems like you're having a real shitty time. How about we just take a break? I'll say a prayer for you. You don't got to do jack shit. Just let me do this. It is somebody taking their time and energy, and potentially spiritual energy, to be expended upon somebody.
Yep.
And a lot of people who are really on the big downs like that,
Mm-hmm.
it's a cryable thing to say or to see somebody that you don't know expending that energy for you.
Yep.
Yeah, a complete stranger taking time, which in this day and age is already a that's
It's really
already
hard
a
to do that today.
right. It really is, because you see everybody else seems to be living in their own little bubble and they don't want to deal with other people. But for somebody to come into a bubble that is clearly full of dread, despair, or just overall melancholy and say, you don't have to do anything, but just allow me to offer something. And keyword is offer.
Yeah.
Offer you something that may help.
Yep.
Let me do what I can within the vernacular that I have.
It's help. That's it. It's maybe something that you can't see, but it's offering
Yeah, something you
assistance.
can't quantify or put a value set on.
Right.
And the whole thing is, the whole thing about this is what I've found during my time in the Army and my time in high school works the best to interact with people who may not have the same kind of faith belief that I do, may not have the same kind of understanding that I do of anything even remotely religious.
Mm-hmm.
Just by making the offer and not expecting anything from them, all I've done is shown that I am willing to be there. It occasionally goes nowhere. It occasionally goes to where the person asks for more information, and I share it when I have it. Every duty station I went to, I made it a point to learn 2 or 3 different churches that were in that area. Even if I didn't agree with the denomination that they were part of. Because the whole idea was, if I pray with somebody and they decide they want to go ahead and try to learn more, I want to give them a place to go to learn more. I'm not going to force the issue. That's not my place.
Right.
No, but I enjoy hearing stories of in a society or let's just say a planet where selfishness is default. It's good to see somebody doing humanitarian things at an individual level that is obviously minuscule compared to the overall, but that's where it has to start with
Sean,
minuscule acts of kindness.
I'm gonna push back ever so slightly. It's a cultural problem. All over the planet, everyone has gotten to the point where we don't want to take the time to understand the person standing in front of us.
You're not wrong.
And this is not just America or Britain. This is also China, Japan, Australia, Russia. Pretty much everywhere on this planet, it's gotten to the point where people do not learn about the other individual. They instead just make judgment calls and come to conclusions that are frequently incorrect. But because they are so set in their ways, they don't stop to think about what damage they're causing.
Again, not wrong.
Okay.
Lack
so
of consideration.
I have something to add to that statement. So I told you guys I had painters at my house today.
Oh, that's right. I know what you're about to talk about, and it's going to be good.
Yeah. I gave a ladder that cost me $150 to the painter on Thursday. I told him, it's yours. It's heavier than I want, and I have a new one that's lighter, and I didn't tell him that, but I gave him the fucking ladder. It was a good 16-foot ladder. It's heavy as fuck. Oh God. Scratching the pussy ass. Oh yeah.
She likes
anyway,
just don't stroke the tail.
Yeah.
She doesn't mind.
Today, the guys came over and they did the full painting of the house. And I went out and got beer for me and then came back with 2 1-liter bottles of water and gave it to the guys. Both of them are Spanish speakers, of course. And I'm pretty damn sure the older guy was illegal. I don't care. Doesn't matter to me. He's not causing any issues. He's not fucking any kids or any of that bullshit. So
No, but you did a. We talked about this earlier. You offered generosity and manners, and that is something
Exactly.
lacking from a lot of us in society.
Yep. And they finished up, and then the property owner showed up later after they'd left. And she was, of course, inspecting the job with her.
Fair enough.
Yeah, her boy toy, because that's what he is. He's worked his way into marrying her fiance type situation. She's in her 80s. She's like 80. She's an old white woman, and it's like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? I know exactly what you're doing.
He's a cougar hunter.
He's a cougar hunter,
A
exactly.
rich cougar hunter.
And I called him
Well,
out.
not rich, but
I
Oh,
called
really?
him out. Oh yeah, I fucking put him on the spot. It's like, dude, they did a good job. And he's like, yeah, these guys work for me. And it's like, okay, that's great.
Oh, somebody made some money.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it was can we call it vertical integration?
Mm-hmm. Hypergamy for males.
Yeah, I called him out a little bit on it, and I think she caught it.
Oh, you may be starting some shit.
No.
Gentlemen, I hate to do this, but it is 30 minutes to midnight where I'm at. I'm going to call it for the night. I've got things I plan to do tomorrow besides sleep after church. So you all have a good one.
You get out of here, buddy.
Yep.
You all be safe.
Oh
You
yeah.
take it easy, and you be
I
safe
can
as
try.
You have a good one, Jackal.
Jackal's gonna hang around in his room.
He'll be
He's always
fine. He's
safe.
young.
I always stay in my room. That's all I do anymore.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow behind Mando. I gotta get out of here for the night. Kitty's
right,
telling me it's time to
Cliff.
go to bed. So you guys all
Kitty
take care.
or titties?
Kitty.
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 Okay.
If it were titties telling him to go to bed, that would be kind of weird.
He'd have been gone a long time ago.
I wouldn't have shown up. I wouldn't have bothered showing up. So, all right. Good night, guys.
All right, dude.
So we're at almost 3.5 hours. You want to close it out?
Yeah, we can close it out, or we can go to the backstage, because I think
Okay.
you guys are probably still wanting to talk.
Yep, I'm still up, and we got a gentleman in the background who said he wants to be there for after hours versus online. So I do have a video from Gendai to close us out on.
All right, let's do it.
All right, so I'll go ahead and put us backstage and play the video, and when we come back, we will be offline.
All right.
All right.
You do realize you're 37 minutes late for work, right? Like, I mean, you completely and totally realize that it's not 2 or 3 minutes. It's 37 minutes late.
Yes, Satan.
And honestly, I think you're running out of excuses because last week it was aliens and nobody bought that shit. Okay, so let's hear this one. I'm ready.
You'd like to think that, wouldn't you?
Hey, look, I ain't even gonna lie to you. I don't have a good reason for being late.
I have a great reason for being late.
Just like a woman.
Okay, you remember that ex-old lady that I had that always got pissed off when I asked her to make me a sandwich?
Well, duh.
You know, I treated her great and everything like that. She still ended up leaving me. But every single time that I asked her to make me a sandwich, she would throw a fit.
Why?
Because she didn't like making sandwiches. She got a job at Subway. And
You've got to be f***ing kidding me.
I found out, so I've been there all morning. I got like 18 subs in the truck.
Don't stick your dick in crazy.
I ain't gonna lie to you, man. That's probably one of the most petty things I think I've heard in at least a couple weeks.
Are you sure about that?
I mean, that's pretty low. You want to go back at lunch?
Emotional damage.
You think that's petty? And lunch? Son, I've already ordered 7 more subs through Uber Eats.
That'll take a whole 10 minutes.
Okay? I guarantee you, she will not stop making sandwiches for the rest of her employment there.
Damn right.
Okay? I've already told half these people that work on this job site that if they go to Subway with me every day at lunch, I'll buy their food. Oh, right! Okay, I may go broke, but I'm gonna prove my point.
I mean, that's a lot of sandwiches, but I mean, isn't it kind of like good business for them? Like, isn't she probably gonna like get a raise or something?
He's right.
Since she's bringing in so many new customers, I'm not really sure that maybe you're overdoing it to the point to where it's a good thing for her.
No. And you know, that's a really good thought process you got right there. And anybody else, it would be a great thing for them because they're bringing business to the store and they're
Always the man's fault.
they'll get, recognized for all that. But there's 3 things she's allergic to. Okay, tuna, jalapenos, and hard work. And let me tell you, son, I've got 26 tuna and jalapeno subs in the truck, and she worked hard on them. Okay, I don't know which one of those 3 things is going to be the thing that makes her quit, but I guarantee you I will be the one that brought it on to her.
See you next time on the back here. See you next time. C-U-N-T. See you next time.
I think being petty is my favorite hobby.
Goddamn right.